Make me revoke privileges for overuse of sound bites.
I mean, if he doesn't say come, I'm not. You know. He made me do it. As my point.
Okay, Dudley, we're labeling you as a lewd actor.
Not him. That was Jacob.
Oh, we're labeling Moon. Well, Moon's definitely leans towards the lewd.
He said they were coming, so I had to. That's the.
I figured that was a trigger word.
I assume you've seen those memes, right?
Not the cyberpunk part, but like with the button.
Well, yeah, like the cyber. Okay, hold on.
In the meantime, you guys are in the city of Orvine. You have been fighting gobbos. Some of them who turn into undead gobbos. You have been tasked with finding the pockets of resistance and trying to get them organized. You've gotten two in the two that are in the least lightly patrolled districts of the city. One of whom you were able to find without being detected. The other one has to relocate because you led a search party to them. They're not in any particular danger. There's just they'll have to move before they can help you in the future. So that's what that means. Does that sound familiar?
We're like going from different areas of this town, gathering people together and stuff that are held. Like basically, this whole place is under siege by goblins coming from a.
Well, if you want to know the truth, at this point, the city has been taken. Like they're coming from. When I say they're coming from the keep, that's the center of the town. They own the city now. So these are basically the freedom fighters fighting back. The majority of the populace has either been captured or fled. So this is not an ongoing siege. They won. The goblins won.
It's occupied.
Yeah.
So someone's fucking.
What?
I put the video in the group chat.
Oh.
This is the context for the joke that we keep making.
I see.
Just a bite.
I'm not sure I want to click on it. I'm worried.
It's fine.
Let me mute. All right, I get it now.
That's from Cyberpunk.
It says Watch Dogs Cyberpunk sound, so I was just like, it's already weird.
Well, I think those cutscenes I think were from Watch Dogs.
Yeah. Well, I think
it's from Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Yes. Or at least the intro to Cyberpunk. I never got very far into Cyberpunk, but that is neither here nor there. So, yes, I believe when last we had left, you guys had just fought some goblins. You weren't in the middle of the fight, correct? Or were you?
Not kind of.
No, we were like
we had ambushed a group. We'd taken out the 3 like calling horns that they had, and then they've started to scatter.
That sounds about what I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that's where you are. Because you took out the horns. Because I remember you guys just like ambushed the shit out of them and swung really, really high rolls. So yeah, they weren't able to call for reinforcements. So the other two groups in this district haven't become aware of you.
Yeah. So I was kind of hoping to try to take out some of the goblins, even if while they are scattering.
Okay. So you can.
Just to kind of thin the numbers a bit.
You can. I'm gonna say that the more you pursue them, the more likely it is that you'll encounter more. Because like as they run hooting and hollering through the city streets, being like, "We're being chased by this short asshole with golden cracks in his skin," the others are more likely to notice. Versus if you let them go, they're less likely to notice. So, I'm not trying to dissuade you. I'm just trying to inform you of the balance. So, if you want to do that,
I wasn't necessarily saying chasing them. I was more just while we were already here and we had them in melee range.
Okay. Make me a reflex save.
All of us are just Sly.
I believe Sly's the only one in melee range. Dudley was down the street, just banging his hammer on the stone to grab their attention. You were on the rooftops.
Mm-hmm. Are they within arrow range?
No.
I mean, they're definitely within arrow range.
You have glaucoma.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, 27.
Okay.
I'll make a reflex save too. If I have, do I have reflex?
Yes, it's a
right
it's a save next to your health bar.
You have reflex. It came installed in your fucking character.
31. That's what I got.
You said 26, Dudley?
Sly.
Sorry, Sly.
I said 27. I don't know if Dudley rolled.
Dudley did not roll.
Yeah,
Dudley did not roll. I misspoke.
Okay.
27. Okay.
That's my 31.
Okay. So you'll be able to take out 3 each before they go. So there were 12.
6.
What is 6 what?
You said 12. We took out 3 each. That's 6.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to remember if any of them were killed during the ambush.
No. We jumped down and we just took out the horns.
Okay.
So far, that's all we had done.
Yeah. So there are 6. And Sly, you are deliberately avoiding the one that is a revenant, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So okay. So yeah, you're able to kill 6 of them. And none of them rise back up. Great.
Alright, good work then. And we already made contact with this group.
Yes, you have. You're able to sneak in, contact them. They are on board to help you when the signal is given.
Yeah.
4 days from now?
Yeah, I think that's what we decided. It was 4 days, yeah.
4 seems good.
Okay. So I'd say it's mid-afternoon now.
Okay.
So, I mean, you guys can keep going as long as you want. I will say if you're awake longer than 24 hours, then you'll suffer exhaustion. But
No, I mean, we've been awake at this point.
Probably about. I don't want to. If it's mid-afternoon, I'll say probably 9 or so hours.
Okay.
They got up.
Right.
Say rest.
No.
I feel like the goblins will be more active at night.
Maybe.
I mean, we've only been up for 9 hours.
Right.
You don't go to sleep after 9 hours?
Do you?
Most people stay up for 16 hours and then sleep for 8.
Yeah.
I'm normally up for like 17 to 25.
Right.
So this comes back to the point of why would you go to sleep after 9 hours?
Sometimes I'm tired, dude,
So you sleep all day after 9 hours?
Sometimes.
Gotta
Now,
pay
I
back that.
personally,
Gotta pay back that sleep debt.
yes. Like, personally, yes, will tend to sleep after 9 hours, but that's me, not normal people.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I've been up for 6 hours and then sleep for
what are your
9.
guys' thoughts and plans? Because like, I've heard like Moon says that he thinks that you should stop.
We keep moving for now.
Okay.
Well, I think we should keep going for a little bit, but I think we should try to rest.
Well, yes, I think one thing that will help is for you guys to decide on what your goal is for today.
I guess we're still going to like reduce some of the pockets of the goblins' holdout throughout this town without outright staging a full frontal assault. But I guess we have to be more stealthy about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have like the entire goblin force come down on us when we're not prepared.
Yep, I agree. And if we can take anyone that we can take from this group that we just met up with, with us, that would be good.
You can to bolster your numbers, or what's your goal with that? Okay, because like exactly. bigger parties are more likely to be noticed.
Right.
So.
Well, okay then.
I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying there's benefits and drawbacks to both.
Yeah, I mean we could take some of the best fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then have the others meet up with us at the determined point in 4 days.
I was thinking we could do like little small insurgency pockets where it's like a constant game of distraction. Where it's like one small group led by one of us. Basically, we'll be.
I'm gonna highly recommend against splitting the party.
Never split the party.
Yes.
However, we could have some of them go on the offensive as well, like split off into their own separate group to guerrilla strikes.
But that is that is different. That is different than like it being led by you guys. The reason I say that, Dudley, is because what happens then is that one of you is playing the game and everyone else is watching.
Yeah.
That's why I say don't.
Also, if one of you gets in, and also if one of us gets in trouble, the others aren't able to step in and help.
Right. And next thing you know, you're goblin food. So.
All right, then that second idea then, where it's like the NPCs start doing raids and different attacks to cause a distraction.
Okay. Give them.
We continue freeing up different pockets.
Give them a purpose with that instead of just being like raid randomly. Raid with this purpose to do. What are you going to do so that their rating is helpful?
I mean, honestly, kind of. So, my thought was, in the meantime, we will be meeting up with the other pockets of resistance to coordinate with them, to take on some of them into our group, and also have them start doing the same thing.
Okay.
But in the meantime, for the next few days, just kind of random strikes to clear out their numbers.
Okay. No, that's fair.
And then, so that way they'll have less destabilize them, get them off their, get them on the back foot, and then also clear out like their reinforcements so that whenever we are ready to do our actual assault, we'll go more smoothly.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I was confused because I thought you were trying to give them a directive to do today. Like, I wasn't sure if you were like right here to distract the goblins in this district while we hunt for the pockets of resistance.
La resistance.
I mean,
because
they can start there, but I wasn't necessarily thinking anywhere in specific. I was just kind of in general.
Okay. I mean, they can raid.
I don't know exactly like the layout of this town, where how far we are from the keep.
I guess my question is, why does that matter?
Because it gives us a sense of like our distance and stuff from everything.
I mean, you're on the outskirts of the city relative to the keep. The closer you get to it, the more heavily patrolled and bigger pockets of resistance are. So you're kind of far from it now, but it didn't sound like reinforcements come from the keep, but like that's mostly for the frontal scale assault. Like each district kind of has its own goblin guard, so of varying sizes. So unless you made a big oopsie and got the attention of everybody, I wasn't really gonna put the keep into play. So that's why I didn't really think it mattered, because we're operating on the understanding that this is a very small scale. So I wasn't sure how you were if you were trying to utilize these resources. Like, okay, now that we have this, we can use them to do this. That aids us in doing Y. Have them do X so that we can do Y.
I have an idea.
Okay.
All right. They do their own thing.
Okay.
And I go on.
No solo mission.
Missions.
No
solo mission.
No solo missions. We had this discussion.
I take out some of the guards that are.
We had this discussion.
Pieced off by themselves.
He wants to be an Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to kill everything until it dies.
Okay. Not if your party allows you to do this, and that's up to them. That does come with its own extreme level of risk. And again, if anything happens, they can't help you, and your goblin food.
Yeah, we don't want to split. We don't want to split the party. It's almost never a good idea to do that.
All right.
And even when it is a good idea, it's still usually not a good idea.
Right. There's the diegetic reasons, and are you just like huffing cinnamon powder?
No, it's.
Oh, they're bacon bits. Okay. I thought it was like cinnamon powder or paprika, and I was like, this man is insane.
It's melange. it's melange.
Gotcha.
Spice.
The spice of melange.
The spice of maracas.
That's moon. What color are your eyes?
IRL or?
Yes.
Green.
Okay.
No.
He hasn't had enough yet.
Yeah.
It takes about a year.
Depending on the exposure.
True.
For what?
Don't worry about it.
Before you become a full
This
Fremen.
motherfucker has read Dune.
Right? Or watched Dune.
Yeah.
Or heard of Dune.
You should. It's fucking great, dude. It's one of the best sci-fi novels.
It's fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's fucking.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Refocus.
Yeah. So, yes. I mean, I think we could probably direct them to, like, if we set like a direction that we're going to move in, like maybe if we say we're going to kind of move clockwise or whatever, around, then we can kind of set them kind of in that same direction and be like, all right, we're going to move clockwise through the different districts.
Okay.
So, they can just like I said, they can kind of set up guerrilla strikes throughout those districts just to cause chaos, distraction, thin out their numbers, make it easier for us to find the other pockets of resistance. We can set them up doing the same thing.
Okay, that's reasonable. I will say,
kind of a cascading effect.
I think that's good.
Also have people, all like set up to be able to meet us all together at the keep.
Okay. In 4 days. So that makes sense to me. This pocket of resistance, this light pocket, has 6 people, about half a dozen. So those are the numbers you're working with until you get more. But like, that's not something you have to keep track of. That's just a relative. That's about how strong they are. So if you once you coordinate bigger and more pockets, you'll be able to conduct more daring raids, I guess, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Should we set up a password system with them so that any future, if we set out other groups of resistance people to them, they can set up, they'll be able to coordinate with them without like getting at each other's throats?
We should. Like secret call outs.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me like 3 objectives you want these call outs to do.
I mean, I the main one that I was thinking of is just identifying who they are and that they're on the same team.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, I guess maybe the fact that they're not goblins is probably enough.
It might be. I think you're good for thinking ahead, but
I don't think the goblins could just walk in and take this town over by themselves. I think they may have had some type of human or non-goblin assistance in doing so.
Depends on how many goblins they had.
1,000.
How big is this keep?
How big is this keep? I mean,
it's a castle. Like,
yeah.
It's big.
Or not, you know what I mean? Like the town.
Town's probably about 10,000, but like maybe 10% of that would be a fighting force. Like, got
That's
all the
about
villagers.
1-to-1.
Yeah, you're right. So do with that as you will.
If they had the advantage of a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
You do know that there's some curse shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's also that.
Is it wizard time, motherfucker?
Well, no, there's the whole revenant thing.
Mm.
So some of them are bolstered by not being able to die. So I mean, it may not be necessary, but
I mean, even if it's not necessary, it adds depth and fleshes things out. So I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah. So I think the main things are, we should. I mean, do we really need? I mean, do we need to in real life come up with the actual code words?
No.
Or can we just say that
no. I just need to know what they do. Like,
okay.
If you're just trying to have these people coordinate with each other, I mean, we could just say that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the gist of what I was thinking. Okay. Just make sure that they know what to expect the other person to say, so that they know they're on the same team.
Okay.
It was kind of the gist of.
Okay. Looks like a pickle.
Yeah, back.
All right.
So, my understanding is that these people will conduct raid to help distract goblins while you look for another pocket of resistance, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to look for one that's in a mediumly controlled territory or a difficult to find territory? Basically, how close do you want to be to the keep? The difficult one's closer to the keep.
Let's go with the easy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Is I think we do
work your way up.
Yeah, I think we do like a clockwise and then working our way inward kind of thing.
Okay.
Or not necessarily clockwise per se, because I don't know what their orientation
Right
is, but yeah.
In practice, it may not really matter. It's just as long as you have an idea of what you're trying to do. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and also like going in kind of a somewhat uniform direction, so that the other resistance members can kind of follow along at their own pace as well.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
But yeah, I do think going from smaller to medium to larger is kind of the play here, because then we can take on more members in our group to engage in larger and more difficult encounters.
Yep.
You know, the sorting algorithm.
All right. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I've been ready.
All right. Well, do you want to focus more on finding this group or staying undetected? Basically, the distractions you having the other people cause make it easier to stay undetected.
Okay, I still think the stealth is probably good to focus on.
Okay.
Even with the benefit, even with the distractions, it's still probably good to focus on that.
Okay. So
I'll be the draw, and then you guys pick them off from the sides.
What?
So are we going to do like we did last time, where it's like I'll be the draw of attention, where I'm standing out in the open, and they come charge towards me, and you guys pick them off from the sides of the rooftops again?
Well, at this point, I don't know if we're actually going to be fighting them. I think we're primarily we're primarily looking to find the other pockets of human resistance.
Vive la resistance.
Vive la France.
Or at least non-goblin resistance.
Yeah.
Goblin.
So. All right. So your stealth checks are rolled in secret.
Yep.
-8.
You rolling our stealth checks for us, Andrew?
What?
So are you rolling our stealth checks for us?
Yep, that's what it means when I say they're rolled in secret.
My stealth is +11.
Okay. And then
+14.
Yep. Now I also have to roll for Ryan. Alright, second highest roll is 22. So that's pretty good. You guys are able to remain undetected. Okay. You guys are having a hard time finding this pocket of resistance at the moment, but you do come across a group of about 24 goblins that appear to have some people captured, and they're holding them in cages.
All right.
I'd like everybody to make a perception check.
Perception is not great. 14.
26.
19.
Okay.
Also, it's 10. We get a hero point.
Yes. So you all notice. Well, there's no point keeping anything secret from each other. So you notice that these appear to be mostly. Excuse me. These appear to be civilian looking. Like these are definitely not fighters. These are people who were captured for one reason or another after the city was taken. Dudley notices that some of them appear to be missing fingers and toes. And then there is a giant cook pot in the middle.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Well, that option may not. Okay. I was going to say maybe we just mark this location and come back to it, but that may not be an option.
You do know that these people will not be in fighting shape if you free them. So this is purely going to be altruistic, and that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you knew. No, they're going to be leaving the city. If they survive, they don't want to be here anymore with 5 toes between 3 feet.
Right. Hmm. 24 is a lot. How many horns?
How many horns? 5?
11 horns. Okay. Before we do anything, can I spend 3 minutes, because I can identify 10 items per minute. 3 minutes singling out which ones have the mayonnaise.
Okay. And you have to maintain visual contact with them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I assume so.
Yeah. Okay. That's how I assumed as well. Basically, what that does is it means you have to have your head poking out of somewhere.
For 3 straight minutes.
More or less.
1 minute at a time.
Yeah, it does have to be 1 minute at a time.
Yeah, 1 minute at a time, 3 times.
So I would say roll stealth with a +5 circumstance bonus because they're not aware of you.
Okay, so plus 16 then. Okay.
And do that 3 times.
Oh yeah, that's a 17 plus. So it's 28 plus the 5 is 33.
All right. So you're able to. So your first time peeking your head out. You notice. Wow. Oh shoot! You notice I dropped my dice. There is one revenant.
Okay, I'm gonna point that one out.
One with the malaise. Sorry.
Right.
He's not revenant until you kill him. Yeah.
I know what you meant. Yeah. So I'm gonna point that one out to people.
Okay.
And then continue looking.
So roll another stealth check with the same bonus.
That is going to be a total of 22.
Two revenants.
2 more?
Yeah, 2 more. And you notice that one of the goblins, like his ears kind of well, I guess it's not hearing. You see that he kind of squints in your direction a bit, but he doesn't seem to actually see or notice you. So that just means that you're not going to have your circumstance bonus for the next one.
Okay, gotcha.
So basically, detected.
Not detected.
Caution.
Caution.
Yeah, they're on to me a little bit, but that's fine. And then, yep. All right, I'll go ahead and go for the third. This is just for the last 4, I guess. And other side. That one's total of 20.
Okay.
And that is without the bonus.
Would you like to burn a hero point?
Thing is, I'm not sure because I rolled a 9, so it's only about a 50-50 that I get higher than that. That's what they're for, though. So, all right. Well, I got a 10, so 21.
Okay. So yeah, you notice that this goblin is kind of like shoulder bumping someone next to him and kind of gesturing in your general direction. You also detect 3 more Revenant, 3 more Malaise goblins. So there should be a total of 6.
So of the remaining 4, 3 of them are...
That's how the dice fell. That's how the dice fell.
Right. So 6 of them are... So 6 of them total. Okay.
Which I think is it's about 25% of them, which is roughly...
Yeah, it's exactly 25%.
Yeah. So which is roughly in line with what my average number that I roll for them is. So
okay.
It tracks.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna come back down and I'm going to quickly point out the 3, or I'm gonna quickly point out the 3 that I noticed, and I'm like, okay, also I think they're onto us, so I think we're gonna have to go ahead and go. We're gonna have to go ahead and make this quick.
I mean, or you could fall back and not engage. That's also an option. Like,
yeah,
you know, I'm not trying to pigeonhole you into combat.
Right.
They don't have any money to offer Sly.
I know. I guess I feel bad leaving these people to be eaten by goblins. That doesn't sound...
I say we fight them.
Yeah. I'm not about to let people get eaten by goblins. That seems cruel.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far out from them are we?
I'll say from around the corner, you were probably about 40 feet. You had to be, I mean, yeah, these are cities, so.
Great. Perfect. Oops, it didn't add the...
So I don't know how far away from that corner you guys were, but yeah.
Okay, I can't really picture the... But I'm gonna assume that I'm with...
I'm imagining a city block, you know. More or less, maybe a little bit of curvature in it. But you know, basically, you were peeking around the corner down another city block, and that's where it's where you guys found these people and goblins.
Okay, well, so my question is, how close is it from me to the nearest goblin?
From that corner you were peeking from, that was the 40 feet.
Okay, great, perfect. That's why.
Yeah, I didn't. All I was saying is I didn't know how far the rest of you were from that corner. If you were just kind of all huddled there, peeking, or
how close the others were. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Because when you say you go back and talk to them, like,
so my. In my head, I wasn't picturing it as a corner. I was picturing it as us behind something and me picking up over it, and then me just kind of ducking back around it and turning around and then writing something down for them and then turning back around and picking. So I wasn't picturing moving back and forth. I was picturing more just kind of turning around and giving them the information.
Okay.
So,
I mean, that's fine too. Basically, like, as you know that these goblins have spotted something, and they're going to investigate.
My fat ass.
So I didn't know how far away from this corner you were going to be when they came around it. That's what it was.
I was gonna be at the corner, and I was just gonna jump and go for them.
Okay. Roll me perception.
My perception is not great today. 14.
Okay.
And how far am I from
perception
him?
is 4?
That's what I was asking. I didn't know. No, how far did you want to be from him?
I'd say I don't want to be any more than like 30 feet.
Okay. So, and then Moon.
Yeah.
Are you next to Sly? Or are you next to Dudley?
Next to Sly.
Okay. So, with a 14, you peek your head around, and there appears to be 4 goblins, and you both catch each other by surprise. So there's no actual surprise.
Oh! My pants.
At least not for these.
Wearing pants this whole time. Where are they at?
Sly.
Damn goblin stole my pants.
All right. Moon and Dudley, give me your initiative based off stealth.
The stealth one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, 33. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, I got a 14, 23.
And Sly, yours is perception based.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's see if I can not roll a 3 this time. Okay, much better. 25.
25. Okay.
Sorry.
Did you hear my 23?
Yes, it did. Sorry.
Okay.
Michael Jordan. It's on his watch.
Okay. Moon, you're gonna go first.
Okay. Do we know if any of these have been pointed out?
If you were paying attention, then you would know that I pointed out all of the ones that were the revenants.
Yes.
Yeah,
One of these that are investigating is one
of
that
the
he
4
pointed.
that are gotcha.
One of these that he are investigating is one of the ones that he pointed out.
I say we're fighting, I guess. I'm assuming.
Yes,
I think
that's how initiative works. Yes.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to.
technically all.
Are they in a line, or are they just kind of randomly spread out?
They're kind of randomly spread out.
I take the far left one.
Good.
Okay.
Don't. I assume the far left one that's not the Malays.
I don't know which one it is.
Well,
Or do
you
I?
would know. You
would
would know
know.
because I told you which one it is. I don't personally know which one specifically it is.
I mean, I will
But
say at a glance, like you really can't tell. The only reason you can tell Sly is because of the magic detection thingy.
Right, and so I will have told them which ones are marked.
Right.
Is my point.
Yeah.
They look
So-
the same.
I was gonna say they do largely look the same. There's just a small. We'll just say there's small differences because not all goblins look exactly the same. They're not carbon copies. So I'll say you can tell. So basically, 3 of them are normal. 1 of them has the malaise. Which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna hope that the one on the far left, the one that's most
No,
left.
go for. We know which ones they are, Jacob.
Yeah.
Go for
I
one
go
of the
for
normal ones.
Yeah.
I go for one that isn't the malaised one.
Okay. You're able to tell which ones do and do not have the malaise.
Yes,
Okay.
That was the whole point of this. That's why Sly was able to point them out.
Okay. Well, then I target the one that is farthest away from us that doesn't have malaise.
Okay. They're all together, so it doesn't really matter. You're just targeting one that doesn't have malaise. Go ahead and shoot at it.
Okay. Hunter's Edge, because Fuck it, we ball.
There's no okay. There's really not much point in wasting an action.
All right,
on
fine.
I was gonna say
just because like until they turn into revenants, it's your normal weapon is enough damage to basically just kill them.
Yeah.
About how far? Are they still 40 feet away?
Oh no, these are about 5 feet away.
Short bow time. It is. 17.
I mean, that hits.
Yeah, we know 17 hits.
I rolled a 1.
Oh. Well, then
I
that
rolled
doesn't
a 1,
hit.
but I had plus 16.
Well, okay, if it's a nat 1, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, natural 1 will always be 1 step lower. So
I'm gonna burn a hero point because fuck that.
all right,
Yeah, that'd be good.
that's a good idea. You got
And that
you got
case,
a,
a nat
you got a
1 is the only way
95%
you
chance
do
of
not
rolling
hit.
higher.
2.
All right, that
I rolled a
hits.
2.
That hits.
So 2d6s.
Yep.
9 damage.
All right, he dies.
Take aim at another one that doesn't have the mayonnaise.
Okay.
What's a -5?
Yes.
Yeah. So now you need to hit at least a 6. Now you need to hit at least. Let me think. Because a 1 gets you 17, and we need to hit a 16. So
Doesn't matter. Nat 20.
All right, he's dead.
Okay.
It's dead.
It gets obliterated.
Yeah.
All right, one more.
4d6. It only has 6 hit points.
So what's the minus on this
You
one?
needed to hit a
Minus
5.
10.
Okay, so
So now you need to hit a 10.
13 plus
13.
6.
Oh.
19.
19 hits.
2d6s. 6 damage.
It's exactly as much as you needed to kill him.
He's exactly dead.
All right.
That
So,
means there's only one that has the mayonnaise left.
yep. And they rolled a natural 20 on their initiative. So, so he's gonna cry out, Longshanks, Longshanks. He's gonna try and scuttle away and hide behind something against the guy with the big ass bow. Compared to him. So he's going to get, I think, he'll take full cover. And the others will begin to scuttle towards you.
Real quick question. So in my character back sheet, I said that I get uncontrollable rage.
Uh-huh.
When I see goblins.
Uh-huh.
Does that positively or negatively affect me?
So
mechanically, probably neither.
Right. That is some role-playing flavor. And let's put it this way. If you lean into role-playing flavor, I'm more likely to reward you with a mechanical benefit. So you say you lose control, you just, instead of targeting goblins, you would just shoot the goblins, in my mind. Instead of being
I don't want
like,
to do that, especially in this this scenario. But
then you're not playing to your character backstory, which is fine. I'm not gonna make you, but part of why it's there is just so that you have both the good and the bad. You know, that's what gives your character depth. So that's up to you. It's up to you.
I think you just said I got angry. I can't remember exact verbiage. I'm gonna look at the messages.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah, you just kind of got you just saw red. That's the vibe that I got from it.
You guys okay if I start seeing red when I see goblins?
Go for
it. I mean, I can control your character.
Yeah,
decision.
that's your character. Like this is a role playing game. You know, it's good that you're asking, but you're also allowed to just do things as a character. So here's what I'll say. If you commit to the bit of just seeing red, I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus to your attack rolls.
Okay.
But like you're not really going to control which ones you hit. You're just going to fire. And you don't cast spells anyway, do you?
No, not yet.
Okay. So that's not really going to matter then. Anyway, so with the flurry of movements that goblins have, because they have a reaction that lets them move around in weird ways, basically they all show up. They don't get to attack, but there's now about 20 goblins.
Nice, they're in melee range.
They're just all here now.
Perfect. That's what I wanted.
So it is your turn, Sly.
I can handle a theoretically infinite amount of goblins. It's the revenants that are the problem, and knowing which ones are going to become revenants is extremely useful.
Yep.
So for now, I am just going to spend 3 attacks attacking non-mayonnaised goblins.
Okay. That's fair.
So first one is plus 16, so as long as I don't roll a 1, I hit. And I don't roll a 1. In fact, I roll a 29 total, which I think is a crit, right?
Are you... Yeah. So,
now,
for expediency, since you know which goblins are melees and which ones aren't, what is the math? Because, like, there's no way you're going to deal less than 6 damage on a hit, right?
I can't do less than 6 damage on a non-raging, non-crit attack.
Okay. So every hit that so you don't even have to roll damage. You just have to roll the hit.
Yeah, if I hit, they're dead.
Okay.
And that's on a normal attack.
Okay. So, yeah, I would say just speed things up. Don't roll damage. Just roll the hit.
Okay, but it's a crit, so
So he's extra.
Anyway.
So he's just missed then.
Yeah, 4 times his HP. Yeah. So second attack plus 11, 10 plus 11, 21.
He's dead.
Third attack plus 6. That's a 9 plus 6. That's barely not enough. That's really
unless you swing at one of those both.
I'm not. You have to declare your target first.
That's true. That's true. But
and I'm not gonna burn a hero point for that.
Okay.
So I'll just live with only killing 2 of them.
Okay. Dudley, you're up. You're 25 feet away.
All right.
We've taken out 5 out of 24. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to equip my shield and use my Earthbreaker as one-handed this time.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm not going to use the rage. I'm going to... I wish there was still that map we could look at. I'm going to move forward to I'm going to close the distance to the fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think you don't actually necessarily need to move. I think they're actually already on us.
He was 25 feet away. He was 25 feet away.
That's right.
That was already away.
So he just needs to spend 1 stride action and 2 strikes.
Right.
Yep. So I spend a stride to close the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
And you also can't deal less than 6 damage, so just roll the hit. So.
Yep, rolling a hit.
And I think at this point, unless he rolls a nat 1, he also is guaranteed to hit.
On his first one.
Yeah,
right, well, he only gets 1 attack because he raged and then he moved.
Oh, no, he didn't rage.
No, I didn't rage.
He did not rage.
Oh, I thought you said you did. My bad.
No, I'm not raging just yet.
All right, so there's a 19. That'll hit that goblin. He's dead.
So did you spend an action to raise your shield then?
He equipped it.
I equipped it.
Yeah, so you don't get the bonus to AC unless you spend an action.
Right.
But I wouldn't worry about that super much right now. I think he's planning ahead for when the revenants show up.
Yeah. Right. And then I'm gonna hit again to another nearest goblin.
Okay. Roll the hit.
17 plus 15.
Wait, what was? Sorry, real quick. What was the roll? Because if it was a crit, it actually does matter because he needs to roll damage for the lightning because it arcs.
I was a 19. I don't think my first roll was a 19. I don't think that crit did it.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Because
but your second hit
damage, but then
your second hit does.
Oh wait, for him it matters.
Yeah, your second hit does though. So
So the second hit is a crit.
Yeah. So roll.
Make sure
roll
you
roll your
got critical
1d6. Sorry. Yeah, roll your 1d6 electricity and double it.
Oh yeah, just do that.
All right. 3, so 6 damage.
All right. So
Indeed.
you kill 2 goblins. Are you targeting the ones that have melees at all, or are you avoiding those?
With the electricity?
Yes. You get to
Yeah,
strike
go
2.
ahead and target those.
You're targeting
Get
the ones with
without the
melees?
Get the ones without the melees. The ones without the melees.
This is his choice. This is his choice.
Okay.
Because if I can at least damage the ones with melees, that means
they'll die.
No, we want to not kill the ones with the melees, because then they're going to come back as revenants. We want to kill all the ones without the melees first.
This would have been really good to discuss before combat. So
I thought we did. I thought we did discuss that at length.
we did. We did.
Dudley not pay
Is it targeting
attention.
the ones with
Too
mana?
much cocaine.
So I arc the lightning towards the other goblins that are not infected with the melees.
All right. 8 out of 24 of them are dead.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ. You got 8 on one hit?
No, we
That's
8 total.
that's I'm calculating all of them total.
I did 3.
Yep, and
Dudley
I did
2. And then Dudley just did.
No, Dudley did 4.
4.
Dudley did 4.
Okay, so it's 9 then.
9
Yeah, I
goblin,
miscounted.
these nuts.
All right, you're up, Moon Moon.
9 goblin. These nuts. Got him.
You're up, Moon Moon. They are in melee.
So there are 7 non-Malays goblins left.
Okay.
6.
Are they all like right
Hold
there?
on. Yeah, they are around you.
Well, then I target. Well, I don't target one. Wait. Am I seeing red?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh,
You
fuck.
said you're seeing red last time. You said
Yep.
go for it.
There are
Yeah.
9. There are 9 non-Malays goblins left. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that math confused me, but
I fire at one of them.
all right, fire away.
You said a +2 hit?
Yeah, an additional +2 circumstance to hit.
Well, I rolled a 2 plus 18. That's a
As
20.
long as you don't roll a 1, you hit.
Yeah, on your first attack. So I mean that's a hit. That's not a crit. So it's 2d6.
2d6.
Oh, but you said he doesn't get to pick which ones he hits?
Correct.
4 damage.
Okay. Can I propose a shenanigan?
Uh
A singular shenanigan?
make your case.
Okay. Can I make some sort of, I don't know, insight or some similar type, because I know insight technically doesn't exist, but some related type roll to be able to tell that he's not thinking straight and maybe be able to kind of help try to guide him to the correct targets?
I'll give you the perception check to tell he's not thinking straight. There's going to be no way you can guide him. That's the whole point. Is that he's not in his right head. So
Let's see red.
you can make a perception check to determine that he's not in his right head. A case of temporary
Okay.
insanity.
I'm pretty sure I make that. That's a 28.
Yeah. So yeah, you can tell that
Hey,
he is
fucked up.
he's undergoing some temporary insanity.
Gotcha. Well,
So
I'm
there's
still
9.
going to try to, even knowing out of character that it's not going to work. I'm still going to try to be like, okay, no, you need to specifically remember we discussed this.
Just be like, these aren't the ones that killed your family.
All right.
Well, even I'm not even worried about that. I'm like, remember, we got to stick to the plan. We have a strategy here.
Stick to the plan, CJ.
Yeah. Oh, you had to follow the damn train.
All right. Roll your second
Wait,
attack,
I only-
Moon Moon.
I only did 4, so minus
Oh.
5, right?
Uh.
I only did
What?
4 damage. I didn't kill it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hopefully,
Right,
the
so
You
revenant.
might just use your longbow anyway. Because even though it's the -2, you also get the +2,
I get a +2. We're doing that. We're doing
and
that.
it does so much more damage that
You're guaranteed to kill them.
Yeah, you
All
basically.
right, we're gonna use a longbow then.
All right, dude. Use your longbow.
Use your longbow, brother. 16 plus fucking 12.
All right.
It's
a 20.
3d8s
Yeah,
and a
it's just
d6.
20. Oh, no, don't even roll damage.
No,
He's
it's
dead.
not.
He's dead.
It's 68.
He's and on fire.
Yeah, it's 68 plus a d6 fire plus a d10 fire plus a d10.
Was that a crit?
For a 16
Was it a 28?
12? Yes,
Yes.
That's absolutely a crit.
Yeah.
So minus 10. 27. I rolled a 20.
All right, that one's dead.
And that 20 is also a guaranteed crit.
It's dead. I say he did.
Okay.
One's basically dead, and the other two are fucking ashes.
Were you retroactively saying that your first longbow shot, or is it your first attack was with the longbow?
The first shot was with the short bow because I didn't think about the longbow. If you make it a longbow, it'd probably be dead.
It would be dead. I didn't know if you wanted to do that or not. That's
Can
a
we do
you.
that?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. We can do that.
So 3 of the mayonnaise goblins have died.
Well,
you don't know. You actually don't know.
For sure.
You actually don't know. You can't tell anymore because you're seeing red. I'm actually informing the other 2 in secret.
Mm.
I'm just waiting for a god
So
damn
he's just
it,
poking
Moon
out
Moon.
over there. Indiscriminate rage.
Okay. Well,
Fucking
it's not
God.
as bad as it could be.
Is it like 2?
Yeah.
Does the fire affect them at all, or are they still
No,
just gonna come
no,
back?
that's another thing entirely.
Well, except on a crit, it does do a d10 persistent fire damage.
Yeah, I don't think that applies when a creature dies. Like once he's dead, he doesn't take persistent damage anymore.
Is
It
it
doesn't just
technically
stay on
dead,
fire?
though, if it comes back as a revenant?
Yes, it dies and comes back.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's accurate.
What do you mean it's not accurate? It's my it's my thing.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna roll. See if Andrew sucks.
Actually.
In fact, what category of creature would you call a revenant, Andrew?
Undead.
Yeah, exactly. Undead, not dead.
Yeah.
Therefore,
it's also unalive.
QED. Well, it's not called unalive. It's called undead. QED.
That is not a QED statement.
On the contrary,
that is
QED.
That is a lawyer. That's a mathematical statement indicating
Objection.
that something is proved undeniably.
QED means proof by demonstration.
Yes,
and it is by demonstrating
because it comes from Latin. It's Greek.
It's like
I don't remember what it stands for, but it's a Greek thing, I think. Anyway.
Quad erat demonstrandum.
Yeah. I hated proofs. Proofs take a while. Armor class.
Cocaine.
Armor class for...
Which was to be demonstrated. Basically, just as I have shown you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just a math term, it is also used in law.
Is it? Okay. Well, I'm not a lawyer.
You're not?
I figured with laws, in law and court cases, it was a lot harder to prove things so definitively as to have a QED.
I mean, I imagine it probably is. Which is why being able to say QED is like the nail in the
definitive. Kabam.
Like, yep, QED. It's like, all right, well, shit.
Yep. All right.
You got us.
Oh man, you're gonna get hit 3 times for a total of 13 damage.
Ow.
Oh, you know what would actually be funny, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
Is if he were just actually under the effects of rage.
Because I wasn't sure how rage changed in second edition.
For rage, it gives a -2. It's a -1 to your AC, +2 to your damage dealt, and then you are unable to use effects with the concentration ability.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I wanted to give him a bonus to hit and not to damage because he's doing fuck tons of damage.
Right. Although actually, to be fair, it does say it's +2 damage with melee and unarmed attacks.
Yeah, so I did consider that, but I just didn't think it would be helpful to him. So
I want temporary HP, and you also get temporary HP.
Yeah. Which we could also play around with, but yeah, I there were a lot of things I wanted to be a very enticing thing for him to engage with instead of just being like, well, it's marginally useful.
Yeah, it's just the thing is his attack rolls are also really high.
Yeah, but now but now with the +2 that compensates. Now he can use his longbow for free, basically.
Right.
My longbow already is +17.
Yeah.
On your first hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost all these goblins. I have to roll a 2.
Yep. That's on your first hit, though.
I literally the first hit I have to roll.
Yeah. Your first hit is guaranteed to. You have a 95% chance because there's always the one. It's your second and third hits that are less definitive. That's all. All right, so that's them. You see swirly blackness coming from 2 of the goblins. So everyone was going to know eventually. Sly, you're up.
Okay, but those 2 haven't risen yet, so we can't actually do anything about those yet.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Actually, can I, without spending an action, could I make an occultism check to see if me attacking the corpse with my silver weapon would disrupt the revenant effect?
Okay. Yep. If you're gonna do it without spending an action, it's a very high DC though.
Okay, I got a 27. So 17 plus 10.
Let me roll these dice. No. You're not sure. It's a high level thing.
Right.
For 1, and for 2, the dice said no.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
So I will. Am I close enough to him that I can hit both of those without having to move?
Sure.
Okay, so for my first attack, I'm going to hit one of the unmolazed goblins.
Okay.
So I don't waste my, attack the -5 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not a 1, so I hit.
Okay. So he's dead.
Yeah, 19. And then on attacks 2 and 3, I'm going to chunk on the 2.
Okay.
On the 2 corpses with the malaise gas, whatever. Do you want me to roll for that?
No, because I'm pretty sure you can hit a corpse without any penalty, so just roll damage.
Okay. Do you want me to roll normal damage?
Yes.
Okay. So for the first one, mediocre damage, only 11. And then second one, what went away? Okay, second one. Okay, pretty decent damage, 18.
Okay. All right, so it sounds like that's your turn.
Yes.
See.
And if that works,
11.
then great. This is a new strategy we have. And if not, it was worth a try. And it's good to know.
Do you want to make another occultism roll to see if it did anything? It's gonna be a lower DC because now you've actually done something.
Sure. I mean, either way, we'll find out. It's not going to be that low of a roll. It's 14.
No, yeah. You still don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out on my turn, or on their turn.
Yeah.
And for the record, if I didn't make it clear, I attacked each one separate.
Oh, that is different. That is not what I thought.
Yeah, because basically I went up to each. I was just doing each one. I was just like on one and then on the other one.
Sorry, I had to do mental math. It looked like I had an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Dudley, you're up.
All right. Non-Malays goblins in my buy.
So there's 4. I mean, they're all there. So I mean, you have your pick of the litter. So there's a total of 13 left. 4 of them are Malays, so 9.
Okay.
No, there should have been 8. There are 8 left because I just killed one. We just said that there were 9 non-Malays goblins left.
Oh, you're right. I forgot to count the one that Moon changed.
And then I just killed one.
Yeah. So there are 8 left. 8 that don't have weapons.
All right. Sorry, stretching. I raised my shield.
Okay, that's one action.
Like
increase your armor class by 2. I think there's a button for that.
Yep, just pushed it.
Nice. I haven't used the shield, so I haven't seen that interface. That's cool.
And that's my first action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I swing at the nearest goblin.
Okay, roll the hit.
11 plus 15, 26.
That's a crit.
I think.
Yeah. So roll 1d6 and double it.
4.
And that's it. Doubled.
8 damage. So 8 damage.
Okay. So you pick 2. So initial goblin dies, and then 2 other goblins die. Malays or non-Malays?
Not Malays. I guess we're going to save the Malays ones for something special at the end.
Well, what we want to do is we want to clear out all of the non-Malays ones first, and then we kill one Malays one, and then wait for it to come back, and then we kill it. And then we kill one of the Malays ones, and we wait for it to come back, and we kill it. And then we, one by one like that.
Oh. Because I don't remember, the Malays goblins really being all that hard to kill.
No, they're actually easier to kill. It's when they come back that's the problem.
Yeah.
And then they scale you.
It's the undead part. Killing them's easy the first time.
Yeah.
Second time, they get very painful.
Yeah, so leaving them alive while they're Malays is actually optimal because they're weaker. But it's just when we kill them, we want to only kill one of them so that we only have one revenant to deal with at a time.
Yep.
Gotcha. Right. I just took out 3 goblins.
Yep. Now for your third action.
There are 5 non-Malays goblins left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Swing again. So it's a -5 on my hit penalty when I swing again?
Yes.
Yep.
So plus 10.
I think plus 11. Right?
Nope, he's only got 15 to hit. So.
25.
25, that's not a crit.
Alright.
Unless you target the Malays ones. If you target one with the Malays, it's a crit, and then you can arc the electricity to the 2 non-Malays.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I'll deal with the Revenant.
Alright.
Alright.
Roll 1d6 and double it.
Yep. 5, so 10.
Alright, so that kills 2 more, so there's only 3. that don't have the melees. And 3 have the melees, so that's a total of 6. Moon, you're up.
Rise, parasite, so I can kill you again.
Jacob?
Okay, alright, talking.
You're seeing red, roll the hit.
He's turned Scottish.
He's turned into a fat bastard.
I don't remember eating corn. Funny enough, I was Austin Powers last year for Halloween.
Oh.
I was originally going to be fat bastard, but the suit was too expensive.
Skinny bastard.
Just bastard.
It was
Just
fucking.
bastard.
It was an air bubble bullshit. It was like $95.
Okay.
For like this. Anyways.
You need a suit?
Fuck you.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about me.
Oh. Anyways, first hit was 39.
He's dead.
Wait, how do you get 39?
So 17 plus 2, and I rolled a 20.
-2 for the range, so 37. Still a crit.
We're doing -2 for the range now?
Range. Because it's all in melee.
Oh. I was like, all right, cool, +2. All right, yeah.
Okay. So it would have been a crit because you're 10 over, and it also would have been a crit because it was a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it's
dead.
extinct.
It's
it doesn't
dead.
exist anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers him. He's been snapped.
Okay.
Sugar touched him. Brian will get that one.
Hell yeah. It never existed in the first place.
All right, next one.
And also, where did this toy soldier come?
Who?
Yeah.
Second one's a 19 plus 12.
Okay.
So it's dead. Unless it's a revenant. Do I still see red if it's a revenant?
Well, you can't tell the difference. They still look
They're
like
not
goblins.
revenants yet.
Right.
Either way. They're either goblins or they're goblins that will become revenants after they're dead.
And then you said so the last one's -10?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so it's plus 7 total.
So 17.
That hits.
So 3d8s and a d6. We're doing it just because.
Which is technically not guaranteed to kill, so yeah.
3d8s and a d6?
15.
Yeah. Technically, you could roll all ones.
You're right, but statistically, it's unlikely.
Yeah, statistically, very likely.
Statistically, it's probably likely. He's dead. 15.
Statistically, clowns are the most hated species on Earth. Well, statistically or not, I don't like that game.
I don't like him. He's not very good. His mustache smells like sour milk. And babushka.
What did you roll?
15, I told you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's dead. It's dead.
I
heard him.
9.
Buddy,
9.
you gotta pick your target better, dude.
I will say one of them was Dudley.
I shot Dudley?
No. You didn't shoot Dudley.
Okay, one of them was Dudley. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Still, you gotta pick your target better.
I can't pick! I know. It's a bad idea to do it now, but...
It's very fun.
Sake,
yeah, it's very fun.
For the story's sake, it's just fucking blind firing basically down a hallway.
Of the 6 goblins that you have killed, 4 of them were the Malays goblins.
The dice were not with you on my side.
Which is specifically the situation we wanted to avoid.
Right.
Being swarmed by revenants.
Alright. Sly, you may make a free occultism check now.
I think if Sly smacks me hard enough, I'll come out of it.
God damn it.
No.
15.
Okay. Okay, yeah. For this particular one, now that these two have risen, you can tell they've taken some damage, just not as much damage as
The fire is helping.
As you normally do. It has nothing to do with the fire.
No, it was the fact that I attacked them while they were being reanimated.
Yeah. So basically, they have. I was saying that they have resistance, and your weapon makes them vulnerable, so it kind of counts it out. So you just dealt flat damage. So they take some damage, but they take less damage while they're coming, while they're
Reanimated.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
one's gonna try and grasp you.
So I'm still able to hit them while they're reanimating to get a head start on attacking them. But
yes,
it doesn't do as much damage as once they are finished turning.
That is correct.
Okay, so they're kind of protected while they're in the turning phase.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that being said, I'll go, if I can go ahead talking as a free action.
5 words.
I'll go ahead and shout out to.
Talking's free action if it's 5 words or less.
I don't think that's in the rulebook.
That's in L5R, so that's where I'm running with.
This isn't okay. Whatever. But I'm gonna shout out to Dudley.
Mm-hmm.
Hit them while they're reanimating.
Okay, like the skeletons in Elden Ring.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know what Elden Ring is, but sounds good.
All right.
I understood what he's going for. It's not going to be quite as effective as hitting the skeleton. Yeah.
Fly does not know what Elden Ring is.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, Sly does a 21 hit.
No.
Okay. Does a 28 hit.
And actually, wait, time out. I'm going to. No, never mind. No. That's okay.
Okay. Does a 28 hit?
Yes. Okay. 28 does hit.
And you are going to take damage. You're going to take 9 damage and are grappled.
Okay.
And then that's his 2. The next one's going to leap at Dudley. Dudley, that is a natural 20.
Yep.
So I'm going to imagine a 35 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So you are grappled. And you're going to take... 30 damage.
Ow.
And are grappled. Yeah. And he's going to use his remaining action to crush your throat with his bear goblin hands.
He has bear hands?
Yeah, bear goblin hands. They turn into bears. Bruh. And you're going to take 11 damage from that. Moon, you see that, well, actually everyone sees that, 3 more of these Malaise goblins are beginning to congeal in their dark energy.
Right.
The others flee.
Okay.
Goblins do have a sense of self-preservation.
Shame.
I know.
Nah, not really.
You're up, Sly.
Now my targets are
are
silver
all the
arrows.
same. Can you? That sounds like a very cohesive decision to make against goblins. These goblins keep coming back.
Well, okay, hold on. You said that he doesn't get to pick his target. That doesn't mean he doesn't get to pick the most effective weapon for the job. Come on.
I know. I was kidding.
In fact, I would argue.
I was kidding.
Is there also holy water arrows that are silver and it's a one-hit kill every time?
I know. I know you don't have that. You don't have an arrow of slaying, but silver arrows. I do remember you have about 18 of them.
Yeah, I have about 18 left.
Yeah, because the other 2 broke. It's you're up, Sly.
We established he had 20. I thought we established 23 because he had 25 and then 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
25.
What are you?
100.
Okay, so what was my penalty for if I were to attack him while grappled?
It's a flat 5.
It's a flat 20%.
Yeah.
That's right. Shit. Oh, that's fucking rough. But if I were to just break out, it's okay.
If you want to break out, it's a DC 22 athletics.
22.
And it counts as an attack for the purposes of multiple attacks.
Right. I'll go for the athletics check. Okay. Okay. Woo-hoo. It was on a 19, and then it rolled onto a 1, and then it rolled onto a 13, and then onto an 11. So for a total of 23.
Okay. You managed to break out.
Yeah. And then action number 2, I'm raging, which gives me con plus level, so 8 temporary HP.
Would raging have helped you break out?
No.
Okay. That would be cool.
It doesn't give it. Yeah, it doesn't give any benefit. It gives 2 additional 2 plus more because Titan Mauler. Additional damage on damage on attacks. -1 penalty to AC, and cannot use concentrate abilities. Let's see. You cannot voluntarily stop raging. That's funny.
That tracks.
Anyway, yeah, and so then action number 3, I'm going to attack the guy that was grappling me.
Okay.
Since this is my second attack, technically, it's at plus 11, and that is, I think, not going to hit based off of the numbers. So I'm going to roll a hero point. It was 19 total. Right.
Okay. Are you rolling a hero point?
That does not hit.
Are you asking before or after you spend a hero point?
Okay, fine. I'll spend the hero point. Jeez. All right, 30.
A 30. No, a 19 would not have.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. And I'm guessing that 30 is not a crit?
No, sadly.
Okay, which means that on my second attack at least, in order for me to crit, I need to hit a nat 20, which is fine. All right, so damage is 19.
Okay.
Again, mediocre damage, only 5 and 4, but. Yep. All right, that's all. That's fine.
But you know this is very effective. So.
Yeah, I know the silver helps.
Yeah. So it hurts too.
Also,
if Dudley, I will tell you,
being bigger than he is helps.
Yeah,
too.
I will tell you, if Dudley weren't constricted, because you can't really threaten with a bow. If Dudley weren't being grappled, a 19 would have hit. I would give you a flanking then, but because he was grappled, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Dudley, you're up.
All right. That was Moon's turn.
No, slide just went.
See.
Nope, some shit's going
Can
on.
Can I use my skill feat Titan Wrestler to get this either Titan Wrestler or Oversized Throw to get this Malaise Goblin off of me?
Titan Wrestler.
What'd you say?
Titan Wrestler. So Titan Wrestler doesn't give you a bonus for anything. It just makes it so you can grapple really fucking big things. So and the
Goblin's actually smaller than you.
Yeah, he's actually smaller than you.
True.
He's just grappling onto your throat is the problem.
Which actually, on that note, does the Goblin have Titan Wrestler?
You can usually grapple with a creature one size larger than you.
Okay, I see. Up to 2 sizes larger. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can get grappled?
Yeah.
You're still a medium-sized creature.
Oh, I didn't know how much larger I was than Dudley.
Not enough to be in the whole other size category.
No, typically a size category means you're twice as big.
Yeah.
So a medium-sized creature is twice as big as a small-sized creature.
So if we supersize the goblins, they can't move because of the cube theory.
The square cube law.
I taught him about the square cube law last night, so he is.
I see.
And that sounds like an innuendo, but it's not.
You're talking about the square cube. So what are you doing, Dudley?
Mom about the square cube
if you can make an attack if you want, but you have a flat 25% chance to miss if you do it while you're grappled. And to escape the grapple is a DC 22. Now, if you want to use the oversized throw, I'll say you can do that as part of your grapple escape, as long as you succeed.
Just fucking yeet it into the sun.
He can yeet it about 20 feet, or into another goblin. He can throw it. Must be his size or what size?
To another goblin.
Okay, you still have to make your grapple escape. So make a.
What do I roll for the grapple escape?
Athletics.
Either athletics or acrobatics.
Correct. Athletics or acrobatics. Actually, the requirements for oversized throws, you have to have one or more hands free. So both you have the sword. Sorry, you have the shield and your weapon.
Shield.
So all you can, unless you put one of those away.
I probably have to get them off of me first before I can do that.
Yeah.
So
let's get them
I'm going to get them off of me by rolling my athletics.
Okay.
Natural 20 plus 14.
Right. You successfully escape, and I think you get to move up to 5 feet in any direction if you want.
Stand on top
I
of the
think
goblin.
that's maybe. Let me see.
Ugh.
Yeah, as part of a critical success, you get to stride up to 5 feet.
Yeah, if you want to.
All right.
So you can threaten.
That's 11. Terror point.
Okay, yeah, you can threaten with any. Yeah, you can threaten one or two of these revenants with sly, with that stride. So.
Yeah, get into flanking position. Hell yeah.
I'll get into a flanking position.
All right. So that counts as your first attack because, as per the rules, you get the stride for free. So you have 2 more actions remaining.
If I were trying to do a health potion, that would give them an attack of opportunity, wouldn't it?
No.
Only if they have the feet.
Right. There's also that.
Well, fuck it, because my health is scarily low, so I'm gonna quickly pop a health potion.
Okay.
I'll
have to check to see if rummaging through your bag is an action, but I'm just going to let you have it for now.
All right. Healing potion minor. 1d8.
Don't we have other healing potions?
Yeah, we have bigger health potions.
Yeah.
I used that last one.
We have a bunch of those.
Yeah, they bought a bunch.
Okay.
And
for this instance,
we
I'm
also
going to use
kind
this.
of ambiguously decided. We kind of didn't really decide who was holding onto those.
Exactly.
I figured an even split.
Yeah.
I thought we said that we all had a certain amount, and then the rest were on Claude, because he has the bag of holding, or his saddlebags or something.
I was gonna say it's not a bag of holding, but yeah.
Bag of holding things.
Speaking of which, Claude is here.
Oh yeah, Claude's been here. He just hasn't done anything with him.
He's just there. He's just over in the corner squawking.
Oh, I see. For the flanking purposes.
Yeah.
He never moved him in anywhere.
Hey, since Claude is here for flanking purposes.
If he moves him to anywhere.
Gotten a crit.
If he moved him, if he had paid attention to him at any point, I would have said yes.
Well, aren't we all kind of standing next to each other?
Sure, but I mean, like,
when
Claude has done nothing. Nothing.
Claude in theory
for 4
like,
sessions.
Okay, but Moon, you have to. Okay, but Moon. The point is that you have to remember your own character's ability.
Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to keep my.
I got you. I'm just saying. Like, I knew Claude was around, but you never moved him. You always prioritized other things. So I wasn't gonna give you free stuff if he was just for him existing. If you never paid attention to him. Does that make sense?
Fair. That's fair. What do you
say? Now that you have drawn attention to the fact that he exists.
Oh, he's gonna fuck up a goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can use him to help give us flanking bonuses and stuff.
Yes.
And also, attack.
Essentially, if you spend an action to move Claude into position, it'll give a flanking bonus for anyone to attack any of these revenants. Right. Because of his ability, but yeah, like I said, Claude hasn't done anything for 4 sessions.
Right, I know. But yeah,
dude, he's just vibing, dude. He's got a ham sandwich. He's just,
he's got to destabilize your government.
All right.
I give him a ham sandwich and he can destabilize the whole government. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your third action.
6 hit points. And then my third action, I swing to attack. I healed. I use a health potion to heal.
How many points did you get?
6.
Out of a large one?
Nah, it was minor because I didn't have any large ones in my my equipment.
Yeah, we have them in the party. Whatever.
Just kind of floating about. Cool.
I got you.
Now, don't forget, since you did that, you did not raise your shield, so make sure you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure you take that into account with the. I don't know if you have to manually. I'm pretty sure you have to manually raise and lower the shield on the character sheet. So just make sure you do that.
All right.
Does it count as an action?
To raise the shield, yes. To raise the shield.
Well, raising it is an action.
I think you have to.
Do it, you have to do it every turn in order to keep the bonus.
Unless I will say there are feats out there that let you get it as a free action, but you have to take that feat. It's a free action or a reaction, one of the two.
Well, so I know that the feat that the feat that you might be talking about is the shield raise ability, which actually lets you apply the shield's hardness as damage resistance.
No, so I'm not looking at the character sheet right now, but I was constructing for my rogues gallery on Patreon. I was constructing Francois, and he has 2 of those shield feats, and one of them lets him have it as a reaction to taking damage. He can raise his shield, or there was one that let him have it as a free action on his turn. Like I remember picking it, being like, okay, so now he doesn't have to spend an action to do it; he just gets it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's Dudley attacking or raising his shield?
He's attacking.
Yep, I'm attacking.
So roll attack, but this counts as your second attack because escaping grapple counts as an attack.
Yep. 18.
Total?
Plus 10, so 28.
Okay. That's a hit. That's not a crit.
Crit.
No, it's not a crit. Even with the flanking, it's not a crit.
Okay. And then for my electricity.
No, you roll. You're fighting the revenants now. You're gonna roll all your damage.
Oh, okay.
So my question is: were you attacking the one that Sly was beaten on, or a different one?
A different one.
Okay.
2d6 plus 4s. That's 4. 6, 10, 14. 14 damage plus my 1d6 electricity. 6 electricity damage.
So
20 damage total.
20 damage total. Okay. Moon. It is your go.
Okay. I take my first action to control Claude and make him attack one of the revenants that is immediately in front of Sly.
Okay.
I can't roll for his damage. That's
yeah. I'm working on it.
Okay, I found the one you're talking about. Reactive shield. Yeah, it lets you raise your shield to get the shield's bonus to AC as a reaction. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's good. It's good feat. I'm not sure if it's fighter specific. I don't remember the tags, but
It is. It is.
oh, okay. So
Whereas
sad.
shield block, which lets you apply the hardness as damage resistance as a general.
Mm-hmm.
That is
so
also a reaction though, so you can't use both.
okay.
So if you're gonna use shield block, you would have had to have put the shield up as a manual action.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I'm not level 7 yet.
I was gonna say this is all other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all this is stuff to take into account as you are thinking about your character leveling up. Claw deals 7 damage to the one directly in front of Sly. What are you gonna do with your other 2 actions? Moon.
I'm gonna
Arrows.
Yeah, no silver arrows.
Okay.
With my longbow. So I basically don't take a minus anything because it's just 17 because my +2 is my rage.
Right.
Okay.
I'll say these qualify as goblins even though they're undead. They look like goblins.
I rolled a 19 plus
They used to be
17,
goblins.
36.
All right, that's a
crit.
That's a crit. And which one were you targeting? You didn't declare your target.
Well, I can't declare a target.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I will roll percentile dice.
Well, you want my damage?
Yes.
50.
Okay.
So it's 3d8, a d6 for the fire damage. That part is doubled, and then a d10 for the piercing damage.
Yeah.
For the deadly, and then another d10, or at that part, that's the part that happens now, and then another d10 persistent fire damage if they're still alive on their next turn.
Right. So I'm gonna ask, as you're using the silver arrows, give me all the damage minus the fire, and give me the fire separately. Just be like this much damage
48.
plus. Okay.
I rolled 2 fire damage.
Cool. So yeah, the one in front of Sly is dead.
Nice.
The dice have spoken.
Good looking out.
It is now their turn.
I don't get another one?
He gets one more.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Good try, though.
So this one's -5, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Heal me. I'm playing.
I shoot you with healing arrows in the back.
It's like the medic.
18 plus 12, 30.
All right, so that's a crit.
Let's go.
Let's go. Critical, and that is 68. God damn.
How much of it is fire?
4.
Okay. 68.
Okay, 68. Hold on, that's really okay.
That's
So
very
6 times
high.
8, 48.
I think he's just hitting the crit button. So.
Done.
Yeah. You might have
I can
rolled
hit it
very high.
again.
No, I'm not arguing.
No.
I think Sly's just impressed.
Well, when you hit the button, it only shows you like 6 die. It doesn't make any sense to me.
And then it doubles it.
Well, it's 3 because it doubles some of them. So it's 3. Right. It's 3d8. Right, and then a d6 for the fire.
So it is a total of. What the fuck? What?
Can you give me the breakdown?
It says 1d8 plus 7d8 plus 3d8 plus 1d6.
Jesus.
And 3 d10s.
Let me just look.
That's what it says. Not unless it's because I'm hitting. Maybe I double criticaled on accident.
All right. So no, because it won't. Yeah, if you hit the button, it will just do everything.
Because it says critical times 2, and on my it says 1d8 plus 7d8, but the one before it says 1d8 plus 5d8.
So okay, it is rolling.
4d8.
It is rolling 2d10s, 3d8s.
It's rolling 9d8s. Or 10d8s total.
That seems like too many.
That's what it says. I'm hitting the button.
It is rolling 2d10s, 3d8s, and a d6, and then it was doubling.
Oh, what the fuck? How did I get so high then?
I mean, I rolled a 54 on those numbers, so.
Right.
And a couple of them were ones.
54 makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a couple of them were ones, so a 58 makes sense.
He didn't get a 58. He got a 68.
You got a 68?
64.
64? All right.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's 64 plus 4 fire damage, so it's 68.
Yeah.
Okay. So 64. So we'll take out the fire damage. Well, I'm sure it doubled the fire damage already. So 60.
So it does double the d6 for the fire damage?
I think it calculates everything together and doubles it.
Okay, so we're looking at 68, 2d6. It should only be 1d10.
It rolls 2d10.
Because of the deadly. But the d10 isn't there unless you get a crit, so I don't think it should double the d10.
I don't know. It just hit the button.
I just hit the button.
Yeah. Anyway, the third he killed one.
Okay.
The second one's not dead.
He killed one.
I hit that dude with a howitzer.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, they're both dead?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You hit that dude with a howitzer and its silver arrows. Now, keep in mind, as you get to higher levels, that howitzer will no longer be a howitzer, but against these things, yes. So, you have now gathered attention for yourself. There are 3 revenants remaining. They're all standing.
And as all of them just watched me just smoke 2 of them in one hit.
Right. There's a 31 hit.
Yeah.
Moon. All right, so you're gonna take. Looks like 10 damage.
Okay.
And then you're grappled. And you're gonna take, an additional 14. So you've taken a total of 24.
I'm hurting.
Mm-hmm. And you're grappled.
Fun fact: that's what you can call a combination of an apple and a grape.
A grapple?
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino?
Elephino.
Call it the hell if I know.
Sly. There's a 23 hit.
Hold up. No, because I will use flip.
Okay.
Flip.
It normally would have, but I said no.
And then I'm assuming that a 20 misses as well.
Correct.
Okay. Dudley, does a 25 hit your armor class?
I do an acrobatic fuck.
Barely, but yes.
Okay. You're gonna take 5 damage. Jesus. Roll
Take how much?
5. Roll 2 dice.
Nice.
That were both ones, but it's still connected. And then he's going to constrict you for 16 damage, and he's going to constrict you again.
This is malarkey, but go ahead.
He gets 3 actions. You get 3 actions. For 12 more damage.
Is Dudley dead?
I don't think so.
Just about 13 hit points left.
One's as good as 100.
Because
now it's Sly's turn.
I mean, not as much in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, but
True.
Okay, so how are the revenants arranged?
So now there's one in front of each of you. So they're all within melee distance.
Okay, but how many are left right now?
3.
There are 3 left total. Okay.
Mm-hmm. One of them has been injured.
Grappling Moon. One's grappling Dudley.
Yeah. The injured one is grappling Dudley.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack that one then.
Okay.
Hold on, okay, weapons. Here we go. So first off, first hit, it's gonna be a 29.
29 is a crit.
Let's go.
Thanks to Claw existing again.
Yep. We remembered that he existed, and that's a 36.
All right. 36. That one is dead. Great. Dudley is free!
Should attack the one that's attacking me.
Yep, I'm gonna pivot 180 degrees. I'm gonna say, I'm not sure if you deserve this, because a lot of this is your fault, but fine.
They've just erased 2 of them in one hit. I'm sorry.
And I hit 19.
Okay, 19 hits.
Let's go. And that is that's a good roll. 30.
Okay. He is still alive.
That's almost as much damage as my crit was,
so to speak.
But I got a 9 and an 11 on my dice.
Nice. And your third action? Yeah, he's still up.
Okay. I don't have any fun, creative other actions to take, so I guess I'll just fucking hit him again. Let's go. And that's gonna miss. That's a 15.
0 point?
These guys aren't. I'm gonna save it in case I get grappled and I need to do an athletics check or something.
Yeah, his third attack is +5, so he's got like a 70% chance to miss.
It's +6.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I'm honestly much more of a kind of jack of all trades character.
Mm-hmm.
Like my attacks hit hard, but my stats are all spread into. I'm not hyper specialized into specific skills like you guys are. I have +10s in like a bunch of different skills.
Right, but there's a reason why you guys have him be the face.
Yeah.
All right, Dudley, you're up. There are 2 revenants.
Hmm.
And the one that's grappling Moon is heavily injured.
Well, I have like 13 hit points left, so if anything would happen to me, fucked.
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
Claude has her good potions.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm about to check. Can I spend an action to check for a good potion from Claw?
Absolutely.
All right. And
I'll take it out of the party supplies. It is 3D. It's 3d8 plus 10.
What is the name of the specific potion again?
Moderate.
Yeah, it's
a healing moderate.
So it's going to restore 3d8 plus 10.
All right. And I pop that
So
3d8 plus 10.
Normally, so I'll say this: if it's on you guys, drinking a potion's one interaction. If you have to go to Claw, that's an interaction in and of itself.
So 2 actions.
Yeah.
All right. I spend the 2 actions. 3d8 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
6. 4 plus 10. 6, 4, and 7. 10, 17,
so
27.
Nice.
27.
I need it.
Very nice. And for your third action, are you swinging?
Yes, I'm swinging at the goblin that's attached itself onto Moon.
All right.
So Moon's really tall, right? And the goblins are short.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine the goblins doing the same thing that Sly does, where it's like, hey, come down here.
I just imagine.
Keep doing this.
I just imagine
15 plus 15.
All right, that's a crit. I just imagined that it's just like standing on his chest. Or no, it's standing on his ass. It's choking him from behind.
It's using it as a shelf, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
just as you described.
All right. So the damage 2d6 plus 4.
It's a crit. It's a crit.
You have a crit.
Yeah, I figured 6, 4, 10, 14, plus 3 double, 6 electricity. I hit him.
And I think there's only one other one. There's only just the one other revenant.
We'll be dead when I get back.
Yeah, besides the one that's on Moon, yeah.
Right. Other.
Yep.
Right.
All right, so I hit him for about 16 damage.
All right.
On a crit?
Mm-hmm.
All of it's doubled. Including your plus 4. Or your plus 6.
Yeah.
Dudley, do you have the Pathfinder sheet pulled up?
Yeah.
You should roll, and there's a critical button for that, whatever you hit him with.
I mean, I'm not going to begrudge him for using physical dice.
No, I just do it because I get confused to how many extra shit I add.
I mean,
right.
That's up to you. So 16.
Yep.
All right.
That doesn't sound.
I mean, it's possible if he rolls really low.
Yeah, I guess you're right because it's the 2d6, or actually, it's basically 3d6, right? Because it's the 2d6 for the weapon and the 1d6 for the lightning, plus 4.
Yeah.
Times 2.
Yeah.
So if he rolled a 1, and a 2. And
no. Okay, so it's 32 damage then.
Oh,
there
okay.
You go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
low.
Yeah. I mean, I was just gonna roll with it to keep things going, but yeah. It's really still alive. Good hit, but it's still alive. And then the other one takes how much? Six of it? 6 electricity? Or is it 12? I think it's 12.
Oh, you rolled a 6 on the lightning die?
That's what I thought.
What'd you say?
How much have you
6 on the actual lightning die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's 12.
So yeah, 12. Nice.
So the other one gets injured for 12. All right, Moon, you're up. You've still got this thing on you.
So what do I roll for to get it off me? It's athletics?
Yep, athletic. It's either or.
Okay.
Athletics or, yeah.
I'll do acrobatics because acrobatics is 6 points higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good choice.
I wish I got villain points to give you disadvantage or something.
12 plus 15, 27.
That escapes.
I mean, you could. I mean, you do.
I could.
What enemies? You get to set the DCs, so like.
Well, I mean, I do and I don't. Like this one's a flat DC that's particular to the monster, so I could lie.
So,
right, and you get to pick what monster it is.
True. I try to keep things pretty stable.
Because I can't really pick what I'm aiming at, I'd ideally like to hit the one that's fucking 3 inches in front of me.
I mean, you have a 50-50, and also if you hit 3 times, you're gonna.
I got 2 hits though. I got 2 things.
Oh right, that's true. Twice.
All right,
but still.
Fuck it, we ball.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
19 plus 17. That's probably a crit.
It's a 19. It's it's a plus 12 because escaping a grapple counts as an attack.
Oh, so 31.
It's still going to be a crit though.
It is still a crit. So let's see.
Let's roll.
All right.
Critical.
You hit the one. You hit the one that was grappled onto you. He only had 3 hit points. He's dead.
He's extra dead.
He only had 3 hit points.
I hit him with 50.
All right.
His soul is gone, even though he's revenant.
I think his soul was already gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so normally this is a -5, so it'd be a -10.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, so plus 7.
Doesn't count. It's got to stay on the table.
It wasn't great either.
Well, that's good that it doesn't count then.
13 plus 7, 20.
20 hits.
It's just normal damage?
Just normal damage.
Yes.
So 3 d6s and or 3 d8s and a d6.
Yep.
Oh, this is not great. Oh, it got a little bit better. Oh, I got bad again. 12.
Okay. How much of it's fire?
I rolled a 6 on the d6.
Okay.
It was the only good one I had.
Which is unfortunate, because that's the one that does the least damage.
Yep.
But it's fire damage.
He's weak to silver. He's not weak to fire.
Correct.
I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is correct. All right. Yep, he's still up. So he's gonna jump on Moon. Does 28 hit?
Yes.
No. I have 50 AC.
I spent a hero point. Ooh.
Can I do that?
17 damage. No.
Oh, fuck.
17 damage. And you're grappled.
If it's any more than 3, I'm dead.
Okay, well, his grapple's going to deal more than...
unconscious.
Yeah. You're unconscious, which is his own thing. You make death saves. So, yeah, he's going to use his second attack to constrict you.
I'm assuming 3 hits.
Well, yeah, his plus to hit, so is 5. Or sorry, his damage is plus 5, at least. So you are unconscious, and he's gonna use his third attack to jump on Dudley.
Of course he does. Can I use an action to not have that happen?
No, that's what your armor class is. That's what your armor class is.
Oh, he jumps at you, and I just go, "Oh no, not!"
I mean, you can do that. It won't mechanically do anything.
Right.
Can we use an action to put on the anti-revenant spray?
Right.
Just so they can't fucking touch us? So hold on.
Just put yourself in silver dust.
Repellent at home.
The revenant jumps at you. Oh no! How could I not see this happening 3 times?
I've got a very limited bag of tricks with these guys, okay? Like, if you want, I could use their other abilities if you're getting bored.
Something.
Okay.
No, but you could have them attack me.
Okay.
Okay.
It misses. It misses either way. It misses either way.
Yeah.
What's their other abilities? What would that be?
Oh, don't tell us. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. You'll find out next time. Since there's a big, there's a big stink about these guys not having a breadth of abilities. Okay.
Let's not find out. Let's leave it as is.
I think grappling's great. I don't have any issues with grappling. I think it should only grapple us for the rest of this.
I mean, like I said, these guys have a very limited bag of tricks. It's a known
they
quantity.
Have an ability that makes them spontaneously implode. You never know.
Right? It could be. It could be good.
Like a Cyberman?
It could be good. Sly, it's your turn. It missed.
All right. Well, you already know what it is. I'm going in.
Did I get grappled?
No, he missed.
Okay.
I'm going in. Okay.
Come.
All right. Let's go. Roll number 1 is 12 plus 16, 28.
That's a hit. That's not a crit.
Yeah, it's barely not a crit. All right. That is 21 damage.
Okay.
Attack number 2 is that was so close to being a 20 or a nat 20, but it's not. It's a 25.
All right, that's a hit.
And that is 24 damage.
All right, he's dead.
Great.
So am I.
No, you're unconscious. Normally, I'd have you roll death saves, but basically at the end of combat, there's no reason for you to not stabilize through the help of your friends. So
yeah, well, I was gonna say for action number 3, can I give? Well, I guess I don't need to spend an action on it now. Can I give him one of our healing potions?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that, and then we'll take our break. Come back.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and
11:55, 11:40. Fine.
So
11:50.
at 1. Good. 2. Oh, good. All right. 3. Total of 32 HP.
Jesus.
Yep, I rolled
8, and
6.
6.
Yep.
Did you get all that, Moon?
I get 28.
32.
Nope, 32.
32 health.
Yep.
Yep.
I live, I die, I live again. All right. Take a break. 11:50. I said his feats, but that's not any better sounding. So.
So is it called a cantrip or a can't trip?
A cantrip or a can't rip? It's a cantrip.
Can't.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay.
Yeah. You got a cantrip?
I was just asking. I was thinking about it the other day. There's Dawn Creed.
All right. Moon, you mentioned something that kind of got me thinking. I want you to roll lore hunting or occultism. And anyone can roll this. Yeah, anyone can make this roll.
17 plus 10, 27.
All right. So you were asking earlier about like, well, what are the abilities of the monsters? I can tell you, you've encountered these before, and they're not exactly an unknown quantity. So, yes, the main way that these revenants deal damage is by grasping and choking somebody.
Mhm.
Namely, under most circumstances, the person who killed them. That's what they're there for. But because of this curse, there's a little bit of weirdness going on. These are not your normal revenant. But they also have something called a baleful shriek. So they basically scream, and everybody within 60 feet has to make a will save. And if they fail, they run away in fear.
Mhm.
If you succeed, you still have the frightened condition. So, it has, let's see, it's a DC 21 for these guys. So, looking at your guys' will saves, 60-40 for Dudley. On average, about 50-50 for the three of you. So,
but I have shake it off though.
Okay, that just means that you reduce it. You reduce the amount of time that you're frightened. You still have the frightened condition. You could still fail to save.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
It's a good thing to have, but it doesn't make you immune.
Gotcha.
So, however, now that this has come to your attention, you realize that this will utterly devastate any large force. So it's something to keep in mind. Because
It'll be another few minutes.
Okay, that's fine. This is just talking. Because let's say that you kill all the non-revenant goblins, which were about 700 in theory. So it leaves about 300 revenants, which is a doable number for an army. And then, they just start shrieking, and then your army just routs itself in fear. So, but you haven't seen these guys use that yet. But that is an ability that revenants have. As you guys were asking, do they do anything other than grab? Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Sweet.
So if you want to deal with that, that combat would have been a loss. If you guys had to spend, you had to make 6 saving throws against it. So you would have failed at some point and have varying degrees of fear and paralysis. Now, that being said, once you do shake it off, you're immune for the next hour.
Shake it off.
Yeah. So it's a usable once only per combat kind of thing. Or rather, it only affects you once per combat.
Okay.
The Revenant can use it every 1d4 rounds. So. Now, on the other side of the coin, revenants are also kind of a mind game creature, and they're filled with self-loathing. And if you can find some way to exploit that, they'll actually be stunned and immobilized for an amount of time that you can just beat on them.
Verbally?
Beat them off. Beat them off.
What do you mean?
Like you said, they're filled with self-loathing, so it's like more of a mental thing.
Yeah. So Dudley got a pretty, or not Dudley, Moon got a pretty high save on or check on this. So if a revenant sees its own reflection or any object that was important to them in life, they must make a will save. So if you show a mirror to these things and show them what they become, that might have an effect.
Muy interesante.
And also, I want to point out in my defense, I did not make you guys go into this combat. This was a choice you made.
That's true.
Now,
so we're done with the combat now.
Right? Oh yeah, you slayed the last thing. The last 3 goblins that were still alive, they fled. They did not want to die. So you would have only had to deal with 1 more revenant at max, which I mean could have turned the tide of battle in one way or another, but. So, yes, people in the cages, help us! Help us!
All right.
So we help them.
All right. You approach the cages, and yeah, it's a grisly sight. It looks like some of them have had their fingers and some of their toes torn off or cut off in nasty ways.
When you're done, can I try to rally any of them? I know they may be broken and beaten.
The ones in a position to fight. City.
We need your help. We can't do this by ourselves. I don't know what I need to roll for that, but
is diplomacy still a skill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, diplomacy.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well for me.
This is why normally Sly is the face.
Dudley, what's your diplomacy?
My diplomacy is 11.
Okay.
You have plus 11 diplomacy?
That just means he's trained in it, really.
Dudley, can you try to rally them?
Yeah.
Because mine's plus 1.
He's not trained in it. Right. Training makes a big difference.
Yeah. So, people, those of you who can fight, should fight, and should help us.
To help you.
Yes, to help you.
Inspiring.
We call
roll
all
diplomacy.
Men, women.
I'm rolling diplomacy.
Anyone who would be able to help us fight for your city.
16 plus 11.
All right. So most of them look down at their missing fingers and toes. None of them look like they can really hold a weapon effectively. So one of them steps forward. Well, what would you have us do then? We can barely walk.
It would be.
Well, you guys know this city far more than we do. I'm pretty sure some of you, or at least one of you, has an idea on any. What is the word I'm looking for?
Strategery.
Weaknesses in their patrol routes, or any stashes of equipment that we could access to help us in the fight. And lastly, any information that you may have on any individuals that will be able to help us put up a better fight.
Okay. Well, I know my neighbor he owned a shop that had occasional magical items in it, and he gives you directions to that. I don't know if there's anything still there. and I know where the resistance is kind of gathering, and so he gives you some directions that will help it make it easier to find the resistance in this district.
Nice.
All right.
Can I look at him and say something inspiring?
Sure.
Before that,
roll? Well, we've already rolled to try to get him to come with us.
Yeah.
Yes. As I said,
They're
many
too
of them
weak and frail, but solid for information.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that's the information that he has. He gives you a stash of location of a stash of stuff, and makes it easier for you to find the resistance. He says, "My name is Wessel Cecil Forks."
Bless you.
Wessel Cecil Forks. I am a noble in this city. I might be able to help you in the future if you guys succeed in your endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
But I must tend to our wounds.
That's fair.
He's got one finger on his left hand.
We will do anything and everything we can to help provide the what's the word I'm looking for? The uncooing of the city. I don't know what the word's called.
Liberation.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. We're looking for
the drums of liberation.
The drums of liberation. I am Joy Boy.
You already know what it is. Yeah.
There's a giant elephant outside. It's just standing there.
Would you be able to point us in the direction of your last known cleric or mage that may reside in this town?
Type?
If you have any of those.
If you have any.
Also, what are we doing? Who is this? What's going on?
This is Wessel Cecil Forks.
Yeah, we released Apu Scratchman.
Yeah. He's one of the people that were captured. You guys were just talking. Cool. So yeah. So he gave you guys directions to a shop that his neighbor had. He's probably dead now, as he gestures to
neighbor
all around. he's somewhere around here.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Well, here's an idea from Salvador C. 1400. Shield wall and pole arms.
Pole arms, baby.
So, that might be good in the future. He also gave you guys directions to kind of help make it easier for you guys to find the resistance in this area. So, and yes, he gave you his name.
Right.
Wetzel Caesar Fork.
Wetzel's Pretzels.
Wessel Cecil Forks.
No, I know what I said.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you said.
He's a noble. He's a noble, so he can help us. This is a tool we can use for later.
This is a surprise tool.
A surprise tool later. Right.
Miska Mooska Mouska tools.
Don't get me demonetized. Disney's really, really rough on that.
Oh boy! Fucking
make sure to only post pictures of like black and white Mickey Mouse because he's the only one that I think is in public domain now.
It's just fucking.
I mean, strictly speaking, isn't Mickey Mouse always black and white?
It means no.
But it's drawn in. His clothes are in color.
Okay.
It's just the fucking goofy one, just the murder.
I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
I did.
I'll kill them all.
Guilty. Did it on purpose. I killed him.
Yep.
I'll do it again.
Is there a lever to pull?
To move on to the next scene?
Yeah. Pull the lever, Crunk.
Okay. I mean, you could just say, all right, we're ready to go.
Okay.
All right,
we're ready to go.
I pulled the lever, Crunk.
All right. So, between your guys' earlier roll and the directions from Wessel Cecil Forks, you guys are able to find, the pocket of resistance in this area.
Is the shop on the way?
Yes. Yes, it is. So yes, you guys go to the shop first then. I see.
God, this White Claw tastes like feet.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm surprised you're not into that.
Nice.
Passion feet.
Got him.
Passion
And
feet.
it tastes and smells like feet.
Passion feet. Stop drinking it then. So yeah, many of the windows in the shop are broken. The door is hanging off of one hinge. It does look like it has been ransacked.
Okay.
It is not completely empty.
Can we do a kind of scan to see if there's anything worthwhile here?
Can I do a stealth roll to walk in there and nobody sees me?
Sure.
I don't think that's a concern right now, but
You never know.
Could be a trap.
Could be a trap.
Talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stealth walk in there.
also it's noon. We get a hero point.
Yeah.
17 plus 14, 31.
All right. A log comes down and smashes your head against the wall. No.
Fuck.
Yeah. You know.
Fall, everyone dies.
Right. Rocks fall. Everyone dies. The ultimate game master move.
Yep.
Started this campaign. Fuck you guys.
It's
It's all coming together.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Boys are very good. Go. Boys.
All right. So you see, yeah, you don't see anybody in there. It looks like it's been several days since anybody's been in here.
Do I see anything in value while I'm stealthing around? I'm just doing a creep walk.
Okay. Well, why don't you all roll perception?
All right.
21.
22.
25 and a 22 and 21? Okay.
Go on, A1.
So you guys see a vial of green liquid with a piece of paper on it. Looks like there's some sort of animal drawn on it. You'll also see
a llama.
It is indeed a llama.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
You also
We're
see.
taking that.
Take that. Take that. Hold on. I gotta add it to the party funds. Give me a second.
We don't know what it does, but we got it.
Nope. We know what it does. I'm adding it to the party funds.
So I can throw it at a goblin to turn into a llama. This is perfect plan.
Oh, maybe you should do that against the head goblin.
Oh, that's a good idea. It's a tool to save us for labor. Goblin said nothing. Yeah.
All right. There are a couple of spears that appear to have engravings on the blade.
What language is it in? Do I speak it?
It's not in a language. They appear to be
words.
No, I said engravings. I did not say words.
My brain heard words.
Okay. You see some very furry armor and some tablets with made of clay, I believe.
So probably a Samsung.
Yeah, clay tablets with words on them.
Alright, anyway. I'm gonna nudge Moon and say, hey look, furry armor, just perfect for you.
What's your furry name?
Moon.
Shadow Moon.
Oh, I got Moon.
What's your wolf name? Moon.
So I'm gonna take a minute examining 10 of these items to check for magic.
Okay. So yes, there are 3 spears imbued with striking 1. They are long spears.
Hell yeah. Grab those.
Just to make sure that I have the terminology correct. I believe it's striking and...
It's +1 and striking. Would be the
okay, yeah. It's supposed to have the extra damage dice. Yeah.
Right. And in order to have that, it has to have +1.
Correct.
Ooh, can I have one of those and exchange it for my short sword that I have?
Okay.
Yeah.
That I don't use?
I mean, you can have both.
There's 3.
Right, but I mean, he can have the spear and the sword. Like,
yeah.
Is it just a spear?
I believe
it's a spear with a +1 and striking rune.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see if there's a long spear, because some editions have a long spear, some don't.
I just see spear in the table.
Okay, so
now is there a short spear? Because there might be a differentiation between a short spear and a spear.
Correct. There is it is a long spear. It is supposed to have the reach quality.
What? So is that advanced?
No,
It's probably martial.
Yeah, it is a melee simple spear.
Oh, simple.
Yeah.
Just a long spear?
Yep, long spear. Let me check.
Okay, so you're adding one of those to your inventory. So we only have 2 of those in the
Dudley. Options. You said put a potency rune on it. What potency +1?
And striking.
Yeah, potency +1 and striking.
Yeah. So I believe the caveat with long spears is still that it can attack 10 feet away, but not 5. Yep.
Cool.
So you have extended reach, but if anyone gets within melee, for them, like normal melee, you can't hit them.
So that means that gives me. Actually, that's better than using my short bow.
Yeah.
Because it's 2d8s
plus your strength modifier.
There you go.
If you have a strength modifier.
Anyway, moving on. The armor is wolf jaw armor.
Ooh.
I will put that into the group chat. There's a link. Oops. And
I think that might be funny if Moon Moon doesn't get that just because of the irony. Oh, that has an error.
Does it? Did I hit? Ooh.
Yeah, error in application.
Interesting. Let me try that again.
Muy interessante indeed.
There we go. I accidentally hit a couple buttons when I hit enter the first time, and it turns out I added a dot into 3, and I thought I just added the dot.
Okay. Let's see.
Where would armor be?
Gear? Or defense?
It'd be under defenses.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would do anything for me if I changed it to the wolf jaw. I don't see a wolf jaw armor.
I say we give this to Dudley, because Dudley did not invest in +1 armor, right?
No, I thought I was supposed to. I thought you're supposed to have minimal armor as a barbarian.
Well, you can have medium armor, but you can still. When we were in the town, we had the option of upgrading our armor with potency runes.
Rib.
So
I know that I did. I don't know if you did or not.
Yeah. So in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, I haven't come across anything that states that barbarian abilities are interfered with most armors. So, because like in Pathfinder 1st Edition, that was a thing. Like, if you were
we have proficiency with unarmed through medium armor, but not with heavy armor.
Right.
So if we were to wear a heavy armor, we would not get our proficiency bonus to it,
which would make it worse than being unarmored.
Right. Whereas with the Wolfjaw armor, I'm pretty sure it would still end up being basically the same as the breastplate, except for this is a +1 and gives you the special abilities of, for 2 actions, once per day, you can do a 15-foot cone of cold damage, which is fucking cool.
Oh, fuck.
And then once per hour, you can spend an action to make an unarmed attack with your hands that's 1d8 plus 1 cold damage.
You get wolf hands.
And since it's a brawling, and since it's an unarmed attack, you also have, you also get your rage, or you get a reduced amount of your rage damage, but still some of your rage damage on it. Because it's not a large attack. It's not a large attack, or it's not a large weapon, so you wouldn't get your.
But it can't slow and/or trip the enemy, so.
Right. So like I said, you wouldn't get the Titan Mauler bonus damage on it, but yeah, that would be, especially if they have like a weakness to cold or something. Odds are you probably wouldn't be using that particular ability a lot. The Cone of Cold once per day is really good, especially for groups of enemies.
15-foot cone to just clean up a wave of goblins. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh, although then again, I don't have an AoE attack, and
I don't think any of you do.
You can go Dudley, armor if you like.
Dudley does have the cleave ability that he forgot about in this entire combat.
AoE, you mean?
I don't. Oh yeah, Dudley, you got to remember your abilities. You got cleave.
I remember cleave.
But you didn't use it
though.
Yeah.
No, I didn't use it.
That's what I'm saying.
But the armor itself is actually worse than my armor because I have +2 resilient shadow scale mail. So like, I think
we can still bring it with us and just like, bring it with us, try it out, and then if not, we can just sell it.
One of you two should use it. One of you two should use it because it is good armor. So
yeah, he's saying
not as good as my armor.
Right. He's saying that this armor is going to be used. He's trying to figure out who would be best to use it.
Honestly,
I have my thoughts, but I'm the dungeon master, so.
I do Dudley because I'm normally ranged.
Yeah, and I am the melee guy.
And I think I believe Moon did get +1 for your armor, right?
Yeah, I have my +1 leaf weave.
Okay. And Dudley did not get +1 for his armor, so this would boost your AC by 1, and give you the cool Cone of Cold ability. So yeah,
and wolf hands.
So I think ideally the Wolf Jaw armor goes to Dudley.
All right, about to equip it.
Okay, so what's this? Ooh, okay. Grimoire takes on the form of a series of baked clay tablets. Any text inked on it turns into carved depressions. And you gotta get medicine for that. Activate. Envision metamagic. Once per day. If your next action is to cast a beneficial abjuration spell on yourself or a single ally, you can use your tablet's power to infuse the wording with an additional abjurations. Okay. Okay, can't do anything with that yet, but that is a surprise tool that might help us later. So I will.
Like, with the help of my friends in this gun I found, we can defeat anybody.
Yeah, and here's the moon shoes that too much whiskey made me buy.
No, I bought those sober.
So wording tablets. Okay, that's great. And then I got that's a different ping. Okay, all right.
Where do I find the Wolf Jaw armor?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, let me see if I can. Okay, so change under
magic.
It'd be under medium, and then it'd be under magic, and at the very bottom of the magic column category.
Under gear? Oh, defense.
No, under defense.
All right. It'd be under magic.
Yeah, defense, and you go to change, and then you go to medium, and then magic, and then very, very bottom. And then if my math is correct, your AC should go up by 1.
I don't think it did.
Let me see. Yeah, it did. Oh no, that was on
All right.
Moon Moon. Oops. I changed it on Moon Moon on accident. We have +1.
Oh, okay, wait. So what do you have right now? You have a breastplate right now?
I just changed it to the wolf jaw armor.
Even so, let's look at it this
And
way.
my AC
Even
is still at 23.
yeah. So let's look at it this way though. Well, he doesn't have his max dexterity bonus, but even if it's the same armor class,
Oh, you don't have +2 dex?
No.
No.
Oh, that's why. Okay, if you next time you level up, if you raise your dexterity by 1, then your AC will go up.
Okay.
Or you raise your dex by 2.
Yeah, I don't think he gets that until level 10 though. Then his next ability is boost.
Right. Sure. Correct. But okay, I assumed that you had at least 2 dexterity, which I guess makes sense. That's why we had you on the breastplate,
Right.
Because it only needed +1.
Right. But anyway, I mean, this is better. It's still objectively better armor because it does everything that your other armor did and more.
Right. And then plus you get, when at level 10 you do get to level up 4 different stats. So odds are you probably don't have 4 other specific stats that you wanted to level up because there's only 6 of them. So you could easily just level up dexterity at that level. And then that would boost your AC by 1 at that time. So that makes sense. Anything else worth looking at here?
No. Those are the only magic items.
Okay, cool. Alright, still got some good stuff there. Got a little bit of weapon upgrades. Warding tablets, which again, surprise tool that can help us later. I know that we joked about it, but what kind of vibe did I get off of the potion?
Oh, abjuration? No. Yeah, abjuration.
Abjuration is defense.
I don't think transmutation's a school.
Transmutation would be transforming things.
I thought that was a Skyrim school of magic, not.
It is also a D&D school of magic.
Abjuration, illusion, conjuration, transmutation. Okay. Then yes, transmutation.
Okay, so it is a fucking llama potion. All right. Anyway, so if you go up to the pinned comments, you can see our updated party inventory. And I think everyone should take a look at that.
Cusco's poison. Yep. Poison for Cusco.
Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison specifically designed for Cusco.
Poison for Cusco.
That poison? Yes, that poison.
Pull the leprechaun.
I got a Discord ping, but I don't see it. Whatever. Okay, cool, great. Then let's go to the party.
All right. So yeah, you guys are able to find the resistance, and
Dudley just disappeared. You know what that means? Did you know that? Do you know what that one means?
Okay,
Yes.
here we go. He's Discord. Dudley was. If you look in the cantina, that's where the ping was coming from.
I see.
don't know who Dragon Crab is.
That would be a player in my L5R campaign that I have at 6.
Is that the one that utter abomination is from?
Maybe. Your reaction to that was pretty funny, though. What the fuck is that? Yeah, no, he's got to fight that thing. All right. Moon's dying.
It was posted completely without context.
To you.
Just,
to you.
Right. But yeah, it's in the public server.
You can post what we think Moon looks like in there, and everybody will be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you ever
Dudley's
did.
Back. Dudley's back.
Oh, good.
Dudley's back. Back again. Dudley's back.
Hello,
the hookers.
All right, I can hear you guys, and you guys can hear me again.
I can hear you.
No,
I can hear
me.
I can't hear Sly now.
No,
I feel like I can't hear Sly.
Yeah, me neither.
You guys probably talking shit.
I also can't hear Moonman.
Anyway, now that we're back on track.
Fuck.
Rocky, Janet.
Rocky. So yeah, you guys managed to find this pocket of resistance, and you were greeted by kind of a weathered man. He looks like he hasn't had that much sleep in the past days.
Days.
There are probably about 24 people here milling about. This is definitely a larger band than you guys had previously come across. He eyes you warily as you approach. He has a sword at his side, but his armor appears to be kind of light or non-existent. It's hard to tell.
So he's a brawler.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's Bosch Sweckler.
It is not Bosch Sweckler.
It's not Bosch Sweckler, it's Bosch Sweckler?
Not yet.
Oh, he's gonna be here?
Again. That's good.
Yeah. Yes, he eyes you warily as you guys approach. Who are you?
Who are we?
Hello. Allies.
Be good to have some of those eventually. Allies are few and far between.
We're outsiders.
Yeah. Well, we're working on consolidating forces. We met up with Ambrose. Ambrose? No, Francois.
Francois.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Name. Okay. Good. Where is Francois?
He took what's his name? The kid.
The kid.
Also free. What's his face?
I mean, you're all kids, really, but like
old man.
The kid. You're kids. You are. Are you 800 years old? No. Okay, you're a kid. The guy, the king, he's a kid. I can't remember his name. I'm bad with names. Don't worry about it. Momo, sure, him. I don't remember his name. It was like Francis or something.
It was Francois, and that was the guy.
Okay, right, that's right. Francois was the knight.
Yeah.
I actually genuinely don't remember the kid's name.
This guy probably doesn't trust
Alexi.
There you go.
That's his name.
Alexi Grimolden.
Yeah, that's right.
We also
he took him.
Silverstein Weatherspoon.
He took him and he took him out of the city and is going to protect him off site until we can get this whole fucking thing wrapped up.
Okay. I see. That makes sense then. So then, okay, someone can sit on the throne.
Yes.
All right. And he sent you here to rally us. What?
Yeah, basically. It was kind of our plan, but he approved it. So yes, basically. Yeah. We came up with the plan, but he gave us the all clear. So I guess you could call it that. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, freed Skeether Witherspoon.
Don't worry about it.
Wetzel Cecil Forks?
Yeah, that's the guy. Wetzel's Pretzels. Yeah, him. Right.
No, I'm just like, I can't remember this guy's name, but it was fucking weird.
I wasn't putting it together what you were even talking about, so I'm like, I don't know what
Skeever Spoon. I gotta write that down.
Shel Silverstein. Yeah. So anyway,
the giving guy.
Yeah. So we've already cleared out a couple districts, more or less. We've met up with a couple other pockets of resistance. We're coordinating an offensive. We're going to be meeting in front of the keep in about 4 days' time at this point. So our plan is as follows. I've already set up the other two groups that we've met so far. They're going to be kind of following in the same general direction as us and executing guerrilla strikes on the goblin encampments to kind of draw their attention, thin out their numbers, and kind of draw their attention away from us to allow us to meet up with the other groups of you guys. Hopefully you will be able to assist in doing the same. If not, some of you would be able to come with us as well. But the idea being that we're going to, like I said, consolidate forces, get everyone together at the keep, and just oust them and get them the hell out of here. So does that sound good?
It does.
Any objections?
No. That sounds... That sounds pretty reasonable.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure. What are you trying to perceive?
Just the room.
Okay.
General room and the vibe of the room.
Okay.
We have found the room.
Wow. Natural one.
Alright.
I'm oblivious.
Looks like it's dark and full of terrors.
Mm-hmm.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, hero point. No, I'm not gonna spend my hero point on that.
Can I roll perception for no reason?
Sure, what are you trying to perceive?
Anything I can find out of the normal.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, 19 plus 13.
You noticed a spell book.
I'm rolling really well today.
You noticed a spell book poking out of this guy's pocket.
Nice. I lean over and say, hey, Sly. Even though I'm higher in thievery, hey, Sly, there's a spell book in this guy's pocket.
Nice.
Can I use my raptor to steal shit? Is that a thing?
Please don't steal from the guys that were trying to fucking
It was
rescue.
just a random question I had. I wasn't gonna steal the book. I'm just asking in general.
Give me a second while you guys figure this out.
I think he's got a phone call.
Okay. But realistically, no, you probably cannot. You can give him simple commands, like move over here and attack this guy, and provide flanking. Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if I could roll.
Like you
over
can maybe get him to grab something for you, but stealthily stealing something for you would require a level of like skill and precision that an animal is probably not going to be equipped for.
You can train a dog to get stuff. You can't train a dog to really steal stuff without being noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean,
without you causing some sort of distraction, I think so. It would still be based off your thievery, however you manage to implement it.
Yeah. Anyway, what I will say is, if there is any way that some of you would be able to come with our party to help us in our endeavor, that would be nice. Especially as my teammate here so subtly pointed out, it seems like maybe you might be a magic user, which we are a little lacking in.
Is he a wizard?
You might have to ask him that.
Right.
Are you a wizard?
In a manner of speaking. I have some talent.
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fire!
I've been waiting to use that one.
Baited. Got him.
If only I'd said yes.
We could use a mage, as well as any clerics if we have, if you know of
sorcerer?
anyone.
Yeah, actually, on that note, do you have any, healers of any sort?
Yeah, I need help. Fucking
No. Anybody who would have that talent has been taken to the keep.
Of course I did.
Gotcha.
and we shall free them.
If they're still alive.
And in retrospect, I'm gonna cut off all the goblins' toes.
Okay.
They cut off your friend's toes. They cut off Reese Witherspoon's toes and fingers.
Wetzel's pretzels toes.
And some of his fingers.
Cut off some of his fingers. Dude.
Yeah, he already has a thing against goblins anyway, so this really hasn't done that.
Oh, hey,
therapy.
wait, weird question, Mister. I forgot your name. What was your name again?
You have not asked him his name yet.
Mister, what's your name?
Oh, Wetzel
So,
Stevenson.
apologies for our rudeness. What is your name?
Oh, my name? I'm Wetzel Skeeverspoon.
Oh,
No, you're not. We've already met that guy. That's a different guy.
No, that was Wetzel. That was Wetzel Cecil Forks.
so you guys cousins?
Hey, what are you talking about? Our names aren't anywhere close to each other. I'm Skeeverspoon.
Is there a
Maybe
skeever
we
knife?
just leave. Maybe this is all just a waste of our time and we just fucking leave.
Did I do drugs and I don't remember?
No, like he does offer to come with you. Yes, he is a mage. It's just not all he does.
Okay.
Yeah, but with a name like that, maybe we just fucking leave this town and just fucking call it. If this is the kind of person we're gonna have to put up with.
What are you talking about? He's been very normal. You've had an easier conversation with him than you did with Hugh Man.
No, Human's great. What are you talking about?
I don't understand.
Human. I want Human in our party.
Go hire him.
You
I
man.
think I might. But
Can we ask him if there's any solution to get for my
Dudley realizes a joke from 3 weeks ago.
What?
Hugh Man.
What?
The shop owner, Hugh Man. The human? Yeah. I guess he didn't get it at the time.
Who did?
Dudley.
Oh. I am human. I am human.
I'm Human.
Human.
I'm very nice.
And I am a human.
I
I like to do normal things that humans do.
Like my sister. Because we're going full Borat.
I mean, I wasn't going for Borat, but sure.
Yeah. But no. Okay. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Like I said, bad with names. Don't expect me to remember it.
Okay.
But I appreciate it.
Also, I go blind rage and I see goblins. Just heads up.
Okay. Good thing I'm not a goblin. And I have all my toes.
True.
Oh, no. I'm going to cut off their toes because they cut off Wetzel Caesar Fork's toes.
No, that's
Yeah, they
him.
cut up all but my
That's
fingers.
this guy.
No, he's
This
spoon.
guy's Michael Steven. He's the other guy.
This guy is Wetzel Skeever Spoon. The other guy was Wessel
Yeah.
Cecil Forks.
Yeah. See? I
See,
told
that's
you.
what I'm talking about. This whole town. This town
Everybody's
might
name
do a lot.
everybody sad. I don't know what I'm doing. And... What is
Honestly,
this?
we might just need to do a different campaign at this point.
Wow.
This whole campaign might just be a lost cause.
Damn.
New characters.
New
Roll
characters.
everything.
My new character's name
setting.
is Noom Noom. I am an orc archer that does generally wear clothes.
No, he's a crow.
And loves goblins.
He's a crow named Noom Noom.
And he loves goblins.
And I love
Loves
goblins.
goblins.
They're my best friends.
Goblins were my parents.
The goblins were my parents, even though I'm an orc. And I'm 8 feet tall.
No, you're a crow. You're like one of the bird people. You're a crow.
Oh man.
Because it's
I'm
orc
like-
backwards. Anyway,
I'm like, what's that guy from One Piece? The one dude that's like,
I don't fucking know.
the Revolutionary Army.
Karasu.
Yeah, I'm him.
Yep.
Oh
Anyway,
man.
No, it's
Alright,
Hoon
anyway.
Man.
Let's go. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna take fucking Wetzel's Pretzels, but
Caesar
to Electric
Spoon.
Boogaloo.
That's my hidden channel in my fucking Discord. It's Electric 2 Boogaloo.
So Wetzel's Pretzels 2. And then,
Oh fuck.
and then.
All right. Composure.
I mean,
Alright.
do you have any other fighters that you have that are willing to come with our group?
Do they have names?
I'm worried. I'm worried that if I
names.
take any more people, that my unit will lose its cohesion.
And that's totally fine.
Bring them up.
If I wouldn't want to do anything that would jeopardize their ability to assist. Because like we didn't take anyone from any of the other groups because they were small enough that they needed to stay together in order to be able to function.
Mm-hmm.
So. That's
But
okay.
these
If
people
we
conduct
are-
larger operations, so they need more people. So he is,
Right.
he is a leader, but he can
uh,
delegate enough. But if you start taking other key factors, then yeah.
Yeah.
What's do we have like a thing that we've told them? Like, I'm gonna fire like a flaming arrow into the sky just to signal that we're going.
No, we just gave him a time frame. We said we're going to meet there in 4 years. In 4
4
years.
years.
4 years. We'll be there. You guys will figure this shit out. It'll be okay.
We'll come back in 4 years. We got it.
Maybe
We got it.
should have. It could give us time to leave the town, stock up on items, level up.
They stayed the same level, and then we're like level 19.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
um,
leveled areas. You're in Limgrave right now.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta go leave. And
just wait till I
explore
send you to
fucking-
Caelid.
God, fucking Caelid. Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Seeing these references.
It's
Yeah,
their
yeah,
Elden
Elden
Ring
Ring.
reference.
That's why I don't understand if I ever played it.
You should. It's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard enough time with Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, you do.
It's
Oh.
Generation Skyrim. No.
I love Skyrim.
I thought Starfield was supposed to be this generation Skyrim, but whatever.
Starfield's ass.
All right. Are you guys
Exactly.
moving? Are you guys moving on to? You said the next medium-sized district, right? Are you guys giving
Yes.
them a similar order to kind of harass and? Okay.
Yeah, I that's basically just gonna be the standard procedure from here on
Okay.
out. I think.
We guys to fuck shit up and chew bubble
Alright.
gum.
And are you?
We're all out
I
of
want you
bubble
guys
gum.
to talk.
All right. And are you prioritizing stealth or finding the resistance again? You've been prioritizing stealth, and it's been working.
I mean, I think I think stealth is the best.
Yeah. Like, I'm not as tanky as I normally are.
Mm-hmm.
Not as tanky as I normally are.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a real
I
Dudleyism.
once was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm even more smarter than I
Okay.
already are.
Hey, we should make a religion out of that.
And then, because the thing, my thinking is, if we stay out of sight, then we can afford to take longer to find them.
Out of sight, out of mind.
No, that makes sense. Second highest roll. Is
94.
Nice.
Is 17.
17.
Yeah, you guys know. You guys all rolled badly except for Wetzel Skeeverspoon. He rolled pretty well.
Ah, okay.
He's coming with us?
Yeah, I thought you wanted him to.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. I thought that was the whole point of that conversation, was that he'd come with you.
No, I was keeping up on that.
Yeah, okay.
Ryan,
So
that's the real question.
So you didn't.
Why did Ryan not help us in the combat? That's the real question.
He was peeing his pants.
God damn it!
And why
Ryan.
is he coming with
I
us?
forgot about him. You guys had it.
How do you spell
It's the claw thing all over again. Yeah. What do you want him to do?
No one needed him until he needed him, and then he was there.
And the difference with the Claude is that Ryan is not one of our character abilities.
Sure.
And Claude's useful, and Ryan just pisses his pants.
That's about all I just remember to have him do.
I just remember his name was fucking spelled wrong.
So
like
yeah.
Rain.
No, it's Ryan. There are people today with the name Ryan who spell it like that. So.
Name 4.
Disagree.
It's okay. Facts, but okay. I'm
not convinced.
Press X to doubt. So with a roll like that, it's not so bad that it like you get surprised, but you do notice that goblins have picked up your trail. They haven't found you, but they are tracking you. So if you lead, so they are still marginally distracted by the raids that are ongoing on. So it may not be a big force, and you might be able to take them out, or they might keep their distance and follow you to the hideout.
Gotcha. All right. Well, if they follow us to the hideout, Wetzel, what kind of stuff can you do?
Magic.
Like, what kind of magic can you do?
I can do sneaky stabby. I can cast haste.
Love that.
Hypnotic pattern, vampiric touch, color spray, mirror image, invisibility. I'm really good at getting into places and just obliterating one target.
So you're like a bard, or like a spell thief, or something like that. Okay, great.
He actually gets He actually gets a sneak attack bonus to damage.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what class that would actually be.
No, Magus don't get sneak attack. I think it really is just rogue and like wizard.
Because there's no multi-classing in.
Could be a. Well, I don't know. I just pulled a creature. It's a Copperhand Illusionist.
Okay.
So.
I mean, it's cool. I'm not complaining. I'm not at all complaining. That's a good and useful set of abilities.
Mm-hmm. And we can change around his spells because it's a spell book. So other third level spells are optional. This is just what he has on him today.
Right. Yeah. No. Those are all useful. That's all useful stuff. Big fan of haste. Hypnotic pattern is very useful, especially against goblins. Like, it's one of the best spells there is, actually. So great, good.
It's just like moths to a flame.
Ooh. Yeah. So if I could take a moment to, again, maybe a shenanigan, and I acknowledge that there's a good chance that it may not work. But I don't know that necessarily in character, so I'm still going to make an attempt to do it. I'm going to pull Moon, and I'm going to, all right, look, listen. I know you really hate these guys. I get that. That's valid. But we got to stick to the strategy, all right? When we kill a goblin, in this case, I'm probably not going to have a chance to look and see which ones are afflicted by the malaise,
if any.
So I might, but I may not. So in this case, do me a favor. Try to keep your wits about you, if you can, and when we down a goblin, try not to kill any others until we can tell whether that one's going to come back up or not. And if it's going to come back up, we need to focus down that one before we kill any more. Okay?
Gotta kill everything until it dies.
No.
Understood, Captain Sir. I won't attack any of the goblins unless they're... And shit.
All right, that's gonna have to be good enough, I guess. All right.
Do we rest up to heal up?
Yes.
At the end of this?
I mean,
I don't know.
if we do a long rest, which is an overnight rest, you get some health, not a lot, but some.
We rest for 4 days.
I mean, that might be an option.
Yeah. Well,
Lay low
and
for a
so
day or two.
what I plan on doing is, how long has it been since the last fight?
Maybe 2 hours.
Great, I'm at full health. All right. So what I plan on doing is
you need to rob Sly of his Ion stone so that you guys get healed. What I was
going to say was after this encounter, we can probably call it a day.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, one of you can hold on to the thing and get healed back up. And then the next day, the other one of you can hold the thing and then get healed back up. And then next time we're in a town, we'll just buy one of these for each of you. Because this is really useful and helpful and you need to have one.
This is a tool to help you for later.
Mm-hmm. It should help you for now.
But for now, we don't have time to rest because these goblins already know where we are and they're following us. So we need to take it.
Yeah.
So can we set up an ambush for him? Like maybe walk around a corner, wait for him to follow us, and then jump out at him?
Just like
something simple.
Club over their head.
Ball the back of the head.
Yeah. I mean,
if we cut off all the goblins' heads, does that count as... Can they come back as a revenant without a head?
No one's tried.
Probably. They probably could.
No one's tried.
In fact, we know they can. The first one we ever fought, the bugbear, that was the one that Dudley smashed the absolute fuck out of its head.
It did reform.
And then, and it just kind of came back.
It definitely bore that scar, I will say.
Yeah, but it was also still fully functional.
What if we cut them in half down the middle?
I say we just kill them until they die.
Kill them all till they die from it?
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Just kind of just do it in order. So what we should definitely do, though, is, like I said, we go around a corner. Moon, you go a good distance away from them so you don't get swarmed and you can shoot them from a distance because that's what you're good at. And then me and Dudley stay at the corner. So once they come around the corner, we are already in melee range.
Okay.
And then Ryan and Wetzel, you guys do what you think is prudent.
All right. So you guys enact your plan.
Yep.
3 goblins come around the corner. Ah!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yep.
Some fries, motherfucker.
So I'm pretty sure, yeah. Each of you swing once and they're gonna die.
Yep.
I'm gonna stab him with a spear.
And then I'd like you all to make a perception
No,
check.
you should be far enough away that you can shoot them with the bow. That was the whole thing we literally just talked about.
Don't worry, you'll get a chance to use the spear.
Spears for emergencies.
I got new weapon. Must use new weapon, even though worse than old
weapon. This is an emergency spear. I'll use it for later.
Exactly.
So, I'd like you all to make perception checks.
13 plus 10, 23.
Okay. So, you guys...
21?
Okay. You guys, all in the same range. You guys murk the absolute shit out of these goblins. But you also then hear some rather large footsteps running away, and you peer around. You see that there is a bugbear who is attempting to flee.
Can I shoot it in the back of the head?
Fucking get him.
Yeah. You get.
That's
Go for it.
Sorry. I was saying that's the guy that you use your hunter's mark on.
Yep. So you have to use one action because you were further away, and he was around the corner. You have to use one action to move. But yes, you can get 2 attacks or 2 actions.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm not gonna use hunters because it only gives me an extra D8, which isn't whatever. Anyways,
it also gives you bonuses to track him though if he gets out of our sight.
You're right. Well, then I'm gonna only get 1 hit. I gotta make it good. All right, I mark him as prey.
Okay. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
I rolled a 20. I rolled a 20, so 37.
All right. Oh, that's definitely a crit.
So check the box for hunted prey, and then hit the crit button.
55. 6 of its fire.
So, how would you like him to die?
Can I shoot him through the back of the head through his eye?
Sure. So his eye is pinned up against one of the buildings.
Yep.
Nice.
Optic nerve hanging down.
I'm rolling really well today, which scares me for next time. We need it.
All right. So you managed to shake the pursuers because there weren't that many of them because you guys set up distractions. So you're able to get to the hideout.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna watch the bugbear. Is the malaise around him?
After watching for a few seconds, no.
There's no mayonnaise on that bugbear.
Whew, good, because I was not looking forward to having to fight a revenant bugbear again because that was rough.
Mm-hmm. That was levels ago.
Sure.
Worse now.
And granted, I do have a better weapon and knowledge that we do have a round of basically free hits on him while he's reforming.
Yes.
But still.
But no. So yeah. When we start next time, you'll be at the entrance of the resistance.
Did we perhaps leveled up?
Not yet.
Yeah,
we finally leveled up.
What do you mean finally? Like, I don't know. Like, you guys, I don't know. From my perspective, like, you've done a lot and not done a lot in between the times you've leveled up. Because, I mean, you leveled up when you got to the city. But, like...
We did?
Not here. Went to the other city. Remember, like, when you got, like, before you got the curse broken?
Yeah, but that was also 300 years ago.
It's just like, God damn it.
So,
no, I mean it's not today. I was thinking,
so
I was thinking like right at the time that you guys got ready to assault the keep, you didn't leveled up.
Right. Well, no. Okay, that's not what you said, but okay.
No, I didn't say you level up today.
No, I was saying. No, I was saying the last time